And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast After Hours Edition, man. We're joined with a bunch of lovely ladies. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out. Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as what seems. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This time.
All right, we are back. Listen, man, After Hours Show edition. What do you want to call this one?
I don't know.
What
would you call it?
Diverse panel? very, very diverse.
What the fuck, Fresh, man?
Just talking shit.
All right, man. Yo, guys, welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition. Quick announcement before we get into it, guys. Rumble.com/FreshFit, as you guys know, that is exactly where you can find us in case we ever get canceled because, you know, we make crazy content. And then also check us out on castclub.tv. You know, you get pre-streams, you get IRLs, you get a bunch of different content. Matter of fact, speaking of IRLs, guys, we're going to have an IRL stream right after this. We're going to actually go ahead and you guys can go ahead and join us on one of our team dinners, right? We're going to be testing out the equipment. As you guys know, we've been getting the stuff for a bit, you know, researching here and there, figuring it out. So we're going to go ahead and do our first IRL stream right after this one. And you guys can go ahead and see what it's like to hang out with us after a show.
Would you call this a mukbang?
Nah, I wouldn't call it that.
I mean, if you
cool.
eat into the into the mic.
Nah,
You'll see after.
you guys will just be there and hear some of the shit and hear the conversations. I'll try to keep it somewhat clean because it'll be on YouTube and Rumble as well.
Please do.
So, yeah, guys. So check us out over there. IRL stream coming out right after this one. Give us about 30 minutes or so to get back on live and get the equipment set up. And then also, guys, check me out on Twitter, UnplugFitX. As you guys know, I'm on there all the time nowadays. I'm tweeting all the time. We're already at almost 63K followers. We've been up since November 5th. So thank you guys so much for, you know, following and sharing the Twitter. But yeah, if you guys want to get different takes on geopolitics, what's going on in the world, as you guys know, I you know, Trump just got disqualified from the state of Maine, so fuck Maine. But yeah, all these things I talk about here on Twitter. So check me out on UnplugFitX on Twitter.
Guys, if you want lifestyle vlogs, seeing our life outside of the studio, go check out the vlog channel. We do vlogs every single week when we travel as well, and lifestyle is going to be the key component here for the vlogs. And then if you want brotherhood, success, and to learn from mentors in the space that you want to learn from, join the Student Network, add value, give value. I'll see you guys in there. Cool.
All right.
And then Chris.
We have
back.
7 new girls. And I'm here. You know. So shout out to the girls on the panel, by
He
the way.
gave himself a Don DeMarco for doing his job.
Well, that wasn't even but yeah, anyways, shout out to the panel of ladies. Aaron C. Paxton, ladies, if you want to come on to the show, make sure you send me a DM. And please don't send me paragraphs. And once again, don't threaten me about not coming on to the show. None of that bullshit. Other than that, ladies, have a great show.
Can we mention Chris real quick and give him a congrats? Because he didn't drink for a whole week.
Oh.
That should be noted. A week and a half. Week and a half. So he's been clean for a week and a half.
You want to tell them why you didn't drink, though, Chris?
Because I was sick.
I was gonna say it, but there you go. Okay.
Well, that's why I love that to him to decide if you wanted to admit it or not.
Congrats, that's a big W for Chris.
And you know what? I feel better. You know, I've been boxing. I was boxing the other day, and my cardio was up. And yeah, other than that, I don't know how long it's gonna continue, according to the panel. But yeah, man, niggas.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah, thank you.
Weight is up too.
Awesome.
All right, ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, if you want to, of course.
Your body count.
We're gonna start right here. Welcome to the show.
Okay. Hi. Romina, 21, single, and server, and then high school.
Let's go.
Where are you originally from?
Georgia.
Okay. What part of Georgia?
Sugar Hill.
Okay.
It's like a small city.
That's like a suburb of Atlanta, right? Or no?
Mm-mm.
Not close at all?
Like
What's the closest major city to you?
major?
Yeah, in Georgia. Is it Savannah? Is it?
No, it's Atlanta, but it's like 40 minutes out.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm. Yeah. That's
Oh,
close
okay,
enough.
okay.
All right. So it's a suburb. All right. And you said you're a server. Highest education level completed.
High school.
All right. And then you said single.
Yes.
Are your parents still together?
No.
Divorced?
I don't think they ever got married. He's in Uruguay and I'm here with my mom.
Okay. And then your favorite
Are
question.
you on birth control?
No.
All right.
Okay, you want kids?
All right. It's a standard questionnaire. We're
Yeah,
keeping stats on all the guests that we bring on.
Welcome back.
Thank you. My name is Gabby. I am 31 years old.
Wait, 31?
Yes, 31.
All right. Where are you from?
Brazil.
Okay.
I love that.
What part of
Bom
Brazil are
dia.
you from?
The capital, Brasilia.
Okay.
And I am a birth and death doula. So I help people to give
Oh,
birth
yeah. Sorry, yeah.
and to pass to the other side.
Remember her? She was right next to you last time.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Like you're like a crisis manager slash. What is it called? What's the term again?
Birth and death doula.
Doula.
Doula, yes.
It's a doula.
Okay.
Challenge you to a duel.
And I am college educated.
Okay. You have a bachelor's degree.
Yes, physical education.
Where'd you get it from?
In Brazil.
Okay. In what?
Physical education.
Okay.
Fresh and fit.
Oh yes, I remember now.
Same joke.
Yeah. Are you? What's your relationship status?
Single.
Okay.
By
Still
choice.
single.
By choice, right?
Still?
Yes.
Damn.
I see why.
Are your parents still together?
Yes.
Okay. How long they been married?
I forgot, but
30 plus years?
a lot of years, yes.
Okay. Are you on birth control?
No.
All right. Cool. What about you?
My name's Megan. I'm 23.
Hey, Megan.
From New York. Yeah, like.
What part of New York you from?
I'm a little bit outside the city. I'm it's not upstate. It's like 40
What's
minutes to an
upstate?
hour outside the city. I mean,
Where? What's the name of it?
Well, you want me to know exactly where I'm from? My town?
Yeah.
Beacon,
Oh, okay. All right.
Beacon, Newburgh area.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm from Connecticut originally, so.
Oh, okay.
All right. And then what do you do for work?
I'm a chef.
Okay.
Wait, you can cook?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do you use like spices, herbs?
You know, white girls can cook. White girls can
What do you cook? What's your like best dish?
I mean, it depends on what anybody wants to eat. I work at a restaurant, so it's not.
What's the most
necessarily-
requested dish at the restaurant?
Probably the salmon. The salmon or one of our pastas.
That's a nice
Bring it
choice.
down.
How do you season it?
You wanna know the whole recipe?
give 'em
No,
the
how
whole
you season
dish.
it?
You want to know their recipe?
The salmon, you're just supposed to put salt and pepper to start, and the rest of the dish comes together after that.
There you go. I already know.
You can't.
I messed with you a little bit, but
I mean, with the salmon.
typical.
Is it like a chain restaurant, I'm guessing?
No.
No, it's not chain. Oh, okay.
Salt and pepper. That's all they know, bro.
It's like- all right. So you said you're a chef. Highest education level completed?
High school.
High school. Did you go to culinary school or
No.
two? No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Relationship status?
Single.
All right. You said that low. Did you just get out of a relationship?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
All right, so body count?
What?
Body count? We really hitting with body count right now?
Yeah.
Well, he want to know.
Don't answer that shit, man. It's
Oh,
fine.
an answer, man.
No, no,
Damn,
you got-
Myron, man. Come on, man.
You got it.
Okay. Men, it's like 8 or 9. Honestly, I don't keep track of that. Women, 5.
Stop the cap.
So.
All right.
Okay.
Um,
That's pretty reasonable.
okay.
So you know what we got to do, right? Multiply by 3 plus 10.
All right. Are your parents still together?
No.
No. Okay. Divorce or?
My dad is dead. My mom's alive.
Oh, was she?
Oh.
She was widowed.
I guess you could call it that. Yeah.
So they were together before.
Nah, they broke up for a little bit and then he died.
Oh. Okay.
How'd he die?
Sorry.
Hypertensive cardiovascular disease.
Oh, heart attack.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that, honestly.
Yeah. Condolences.
rest in peace to
Nah,
him.
that's cool.
Are you on birth control?
Nope.
Damn, white girl not on birth control? It's rare. No, I'm just kidding.
And she cooks. Super rare.
Okay. What about you? What's your name?
My name is Julia.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from the suburbs of Chicago, but I live in Miami.
Oh, shit.
Where in Chicago did you grow up?
Bolingbrook, Illinois.
Okay. How far was that from Chicago?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. But you live here in Miami now? Okay.
I
What do you
do.
do for work?
I'm in the military.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Thank you for your service.
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag, bro.
What branch
Huge red
are you
flag.
in?
Army.
Army.
Yeah.
Okay.
She belongs
So-
to the barracks.
That was him. That was it.
Are you active duty or?
Yeah, I'm active duty.
Okay. What's your MOS?
I'm a 35 Fox. All source intelligence analyst.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, girl.
You have a TS?
Relax. Come on. I can't answer that.
Probably have a TS.
Can't
Yeah.
answer that.
Okay. I mean, I mean, what your clearance is like, that's not sensitive information. But you got to have a clearance to be. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Highest education level completed.
I have a bachelor's degree.
Okay. Where'd you get it from?
American Military University.
Where's that at?
It's on the interwebs. It's online.
Oh, it's on. Okay, I was about to say like it's not West Point. It's not
not West
Annapolis. Okay.
Yeah, it's online.
All right. Relationship status.
I'm single.
All right.
Body count?
You took my phone. I can't look in my notes app, so how am I supposed to know?
Oh, wow. Sounds familiar. Keeping notes. Okay, I like it. Okay. Is majority in the barracks?
No, I've never lived in the barracks.
Oh.
I think he meant to say a majority. Are they military guys? What you meant by that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the past, I've gone for military guys. Yeah,
Makes sense.
it's harder in Miami. There's not a lot.
I'm sure it's harder, right?
Wait.
Chris, man. Chris, man.
Okay. And birth control?
No,
Cool. All right.
Are your parents still together?
my dad's also dead. So, but they were together before he died.
So your mom was widowed.
She was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he military?
No.
No. Okay. Condolences.
Rest in peace, him.
All right. What about you?
My name,
Mhm.
Brittany Rochelle.
Okay.
I'm a registered nurse.
Wait, nurse?
You a nurse?
Yeah.
How old are you?
32.
Wait, 32?
All right. Where are you from originally?
Bozeman, Montana.
Montana?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, why Montana?
Hey, it's a small town, man. God.
3 red flags.
You said Bozeman, Montana?
Yeah.
What's the population there?
It's about 50,000, but
Oh,
the
that's all right.
metropolitan area is probably 100,000.
Okay.
That's pretty big.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
For Montana, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Um,
grew up.
It's
K
probably one of the
through
bigger
four-
cities.
Yeah, K through 4, I was in a town of 300 people. So,
Oh, okay. Damn.
yeah.
300 people. God
Yeah.
damn, that's the Spartans. nigga.
300!
Yeah. All right. Highest education level completed.
Bachelor's degree.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Nigga steal my sound effects. All right. So bachelor's, where'd you get it from?
I went to part of it in Montana State University and then in Colorado in Fort Collins.
Was one at like, were they both universities or was like one community college or
One
something?
is a community college.
Okay, all right.
And then I got the bachelor's online. It was like a mesh program. Oh, sorry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, through University of Colorado.
Relationship status?
Single, not looking.
Do you believe in energy and,
Absolutely.
and vibe
Of course.
and crystals?
Can you tell?
I could not tell at all.
What, So
Yes.
why are you not looking? Like, bad.
She belongs to the
you just
streets.
became single. Did you just break up with somebody? Like,
Yeah, kind of going through a breakup, trying to like,
Recover?
Cleanse, spiritual cleansing.
yeah, it's just taking
Yeah.
too much of my time and energy up, and I'm not focusing enough on my goals and my
Yeah.
finances
the carousel
and
hit
trying
her
to
hard.
cater to someone else's needs. So,
all right. How long ago did you guys break up?
like right before Christmas.
Oh shit!
Oh,
like,
shit.
like,
Wow.
like a week ago.
He's smart. He didn't have to buy her gift.
Oh,
Like,
he still
yes.
did. Don't worry.
He still did?
Yeah,
Okay. Who ended it and why?
me.
Why?
Because of the gift.
There was some things that were said to me that I didn't feel like it was appropriate for him to say them to me, and I'm not gonna take on
The bad energy.
yeah, because
So wait, he just said one thing to you?
multiple things.
What'd he say?
He has a lot of trauma related to women, and
Oh, he called you a hoe?
no, he didn't call me a hoe, but trauma with women and not necessarily respecting women. So
Really?
yeah.
That's not cool. What the fuck are you laughing at me, bro? It's not cool.
No. So, did he think you were cheating or something like that?
No.
Then what was his? Where does that?
His insecurities, you could say.
Trauma, like people have trauma from past relationships, from
Had he been
their
cheated on?
childhood. I think so, yeah.
Did he accuse you of it?
No.
Then what was his concern then?
Concern was
What you were doing, huh?
No, not that. It was more so of like thinking that I was like, I shouldn't even be saying this. I don't want him to see this.
Tell us the truth, man.
He's in Montana. He don't know.
No, he's from Georgia. But okay, so things that are just ridiculous, like thinking that I was putting things in his food and
poison.
and I don't know.
It's paranoid.
Yeah.
So you are a nurse, but goddamn.
I would never do that to anybody. I'm like here to help people.
So so y'all broke up because he said you're poisoning my food.
Poison my food.
Is that like why?
No, that's not why. It was
What do you say in particular? Like,
what was the
calling me
icing on the
stupid,
cake?
calling me like saying things to me that are not appropriate for a man to say to a woman. That
so you broke up with him because he said you're stupid?
No,
Just like very degrading.
yes,
no.
so
Why
why
wouldn't it?
no, not
Wait a minute. He called you stupid? How dare him? Yo, what's his name? Let's call him on right now. Calling you stupid. That's crazy, man.
Do it.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Okay.
I gotta respect him.
I was just kidding,
I
by the
really,
way.
I really respect him. Actually, like I really. Respect
And you still left?
Him. Yeah,
Wow.
because he needs to heal, and if he heals himself, then I'll come back.
All right. Okay. Are your parents still together?
No.
Okay. Birth control?
No.
Were they married?
They were married, yeah, but my mom had like a really bad stroke, 47, and then it was just she couldn't handle my dad after that. So.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. What about you? What's your name?
Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Hey y'all. How's it going? I'm Courtney.
Courtney. Okay. How old are you, Courtney?
I'm 28.
Where are you from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
Chicken.
Yes.
All right. What do you do for work?
I'm in the PR and marketing sector.
Okay.
Louder, please.
Pardon?
Courtney, be louder.
Oh,
Before the show,
louder,
you were loud as
please.
shit.
Okay, hi.
But now you're quiet as
Sorry,
shit.
hi.
Okay. PR and marketing. High school education level completed?
Bachelor's degree.
Where'd you get it from?
NKU.
In what?
Northern Kentucky
Oh,
University.
Oh, okay. What'd you get it in?
PR and marketing is a dual degree.
Okay.
PR, public relations.
All right. So you actually got a job in your degree.
I do.
Relationship status?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay. How long y'all been together?
3 years.
Nice.
What does he do?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot?
Like, what's his profession?
No, he has different hats. I mean, he's an entrepreneur, but a successful entrepreneur. Not like I'm an entrepreneur.
What is he mainly known for?
Okay. All right, if I'm going to answer this, then that means that there aren't going to be any more questions about my relationship. But let's say politics. Politics.
So you're dating a politician?
Yes, but he has different hats. That's what I'm saying. He owns different things. So different hats, an entrepreneur. But another question, my father and my mother, they were divorced. They were married for 10 years. So yeah, I'm a military brat. And I have a balance because I was raised by a pageant mom and a military father. So yeah, what another question?
This is too weird, man.
How is it weird? Because I mean, I have a degree in PR and marketing, so I know how to answer these questions.
Before the show, you were shouting. Now you're like super quiet now. What's going on?
She's nervous.
On the spotlight.
No. But I mean, honestly, I think that I just settled down because I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now the camera's
like
on.
5 women.
The camera's
before
on.
Me.
That's
no,
what's
not
happening.
necessarily.
Well,
not
you in PR,
necessarily.
so PR, you know how you niggas do it.
How people handle it? How people handle themselves?
Yeah, PR, yeah.
Yeah. What is your ethnicity, Chris? Talking about something.
Are we fucking? Then if not, then I'm not gonna answer that. I'm joking.
Oh my God, Chris.
All right.
I don't know.
All right,
Yo.
next, baby. Okay, so what is your name?
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm just saying. I'll answer
And
questions,
that's why I
man.
wear a ring. If we're going to address that,
waste my time on these
and
three.
that's why I wear a ring. If we're going to address this, because outlandish statements like that.
Hey, listen, I fuck
That's
married
it.
girls too.
Oh my
That
God.
shows a lot about your character. I'm sure we're
Hey,
going to
listen,
get into that.
my dick
How
is
about
happy.
that? Oh shit! So the fact that you spoke about your penis in the first 3 seconds of this interaction,
Yeah, because that's all I
gonna
care
allow
about when I
me-
talk
that's
to you,
gonna-
man.
But how old
If my
are you
penis
again?
isn't,
How
if
old
my
are you?
penis isn't rising, I don't
You haven't
care.
allowed a sexual liberation to come and ensue and be a peace
Listen,
with
right now,
yourself.
you're making my
Come
penis go
on.
down right now.
That's fine, but you know why? Because actually, I had my little research,
Yeah,
and apparently, men like we'll talk about that later. But
Man, you're about 4 foot tall. Relax, man.
oh, don't worry about that, honey. We have 11 inches on that. So what's going on, Chris?
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah,
It's too early.
it's too early. It's too early.
Oh shit, man. What the fuck, Chris?
Chris, you're sober?
Yeah, I'm sober.
God damn.
Have a drink. Would you like me to pour one? May I have another?
What
May I
the
have another?
fuck, man?
May I have another? No. Okay.
Yo.
No.
Are we fucking?
Oh, but you see these comments? That deserves another. That deserves another.
Yeah, okay.
Yo.
She needs a drink, by the way.
Yes,
Yo.
please. Thank you.
Oh, man. Chris on one today.
Hey, listen.
Man. Some entertainment right there. Okay.
Okay, thanks for the explanation there.
Thank you.
You finish.
All right.
What about you?
Hello, my name's Yaya.
Oh, we didn't ask her if she was on birth control.
Are you birth control?
No, it's horrible for the body.
It is.
Okay.
Use discernment
really
when you're
is.
like having sex with men. Maybe not at 21, but we'll talk about that. But use discernment. It's horrible for the body.
All right, fair enough. What about you?
My name's Yaya. I'm 20.
Yaya?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
All right. With a Y or a J?
YAHYA.
Okay. How old are you?
20.
Where are you from?
Upstate New York.
What part?
Sorry. Upstate New York.
What town?
New York?
Like Beacon.
Are you guys friends?
Yeah, the three of us are friends. We're on vacation.
So it is upstate New York.
Yeah.
Because you said before it's not upstate or anything.
It's
but
like,
not
it's
really
like an
upstate.
hour
It's
and
more
30 from the
downstate.
city.
it's hour
Yeah,
30 from the city
so-
going north.
Yeah.
We're next to downstate, so everybody's like, "Oh, it's downstate,"
State,
but
but
from the city, it's
It,
upstate.
it's considered upstate.
Yeah,
It's
really
upstate.
anything outside the city is upstate.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
They don't even know what the rest of New York is like. Wait, trees? Grass? All right.
Tim's?
So you're from Beacon too. So y'all are all from Beacon. Okay, cool. What do you do for work?
I'm an EMT and a bartender.
Okay.
Wait, EMT?
Yeah, like the ambulance.
So by day she's saving people from alcoholism, then by night she's making them alcoholics. Fantastic.
Double dipping.
Oh,
Yeah. She
Gotta
sees
keep the
both ends.
business rolling, yeah.
Wait,
I do
hold on. I served you a drink before, nigga.
That
Why are you
happens
drinking
to
and
me.
driving, you retard? It's your fault. Now I gotta save your life,
Yes.
you dummy. Now I gotta try to save your life.
Last week, I had a patient that actually was one of my regulars out there.
Yo, that's crazy.
You called it.
Yo, that's crazy. All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Highest education level completed?
High school.
Okay. And you got your EMT cert, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
and-
My bad.
All right.
Yes. And my certs and stuff,
Relationship
yes.
status?
Single.
All right. Are your parents still together?
No.
Okay.
My mother passed
Divorced?
away.
Oh.
They were never really together my whole
Okay.
life. So my mother passed away and my father's incarcerated.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you Puerto Rican?
No. I'm black and white.
Black and white? Okay.
A little Oreo.
Okay. And then birth control?
No, I just got off birth control.
You just got off it?
Yeah.
Same, like, because it was fuck with your like body and stuff?
It's
or?
just honestly really, really not good for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you single now?
Huh?
Is that why?
No.
No.
I've been single for a while. I just was. After a while, you're pumping hormones into your body. It's not good. It's like doing steroids. You know.
Okay.
Not enough candidates up there in Beacon, New York?
No, honestly.
There's none?
No.
Well, what's the population?
It's pretty populated.
Yeah,
and a
it's
lot of
pretty
people come up
populated.
from the city.
A lot of the city people have been coming up, so
Mhm.
it's getting like busier and like it's more like one
very
of those
gentrified.
like
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
getting
very
really
gentrified,
gentrified.
city now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, New York
Interesting.
City, man. Yeah, okay. That's a whole other conversation. Okay. What about you? What's your name?
My name's Aaliyah. I'm
Okay.
21. Also
Okay.
from Beacon.
to the
21.
mic.
All right.
How-
You said you're what, 20?
21.
21. Okay. And you're from Beacon as well?
hmm
All right. What do you do for work?
I'm an EMT and a cook.
Do you work with her and her?
I used to work with
So-
Megan.
and that's how I
now I work
introduced
with
them.
Yaya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We initially met, and then they were both best friends at the time, and so we all met together.
And then they went
But
to EMT
it just so
school
happened
together.
that we also
Yeah.
went to EMT school together, and we went to work at the same company.
Okay.
Okay.
So out of you three, who's the most trouble? Out of you three.
I'm not gonna say names.
She's so quiet, so it gotta be her.
No, it's not Aaliyah.
Damn, man. Damn, man. It's not her. It's
It's
Megan, man.
the EMT and bartender?
Bro, just a minute.
Nah, honestly, I don't even feel like it's Yaya most of the time.
Bro, yes it is. Don't lie.
Most of the time, you know.
So who's the major problem? Out of us
What
three,
would you
who is the most
declare as a
problematic?
problem? Like,
I would
what's
say in between us within our friendship, yes, her, but outside of the friendship in the general public everyday life.
All right, let's cut the crap. Who's the biggest hoe?
Oh.
I think the better question. Who has the most bodies of you three? You would say.
The most sexually liberated.
Come on, man.
Free.
Pressure fit, baby. Let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever
I speak
wins.
for all of us. We plead the fifth.
Okay.
She got the most then. All right.
Probably.
Person that takes
If
the
that's
fifth
what
is the
you'd like to
person that's
believe.
the most guilty.
Nah. I'm speaking for all of us. It's not just me.
Smelt it, you dealt it.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine.
All right. Highest education level completed.
High school.
All right. And then relationship status.
Single.
We're together.
Right.
And then,
That is definitely
Alright,
single.
guys.
Then.
Yeah.
God damn.
Are your parents still together?
No, they've been separated for a very long time.
Okay. And then are you on birth control?
No, sir.
All right.
Cool.
Interesting. How long have you been single?
Like going on 4 years, I think.
You?
I could. Yeah, probably
Like
4 or
4
5
years. Yeah, it's been about the same
something
time.
It's been like 4 or 5 years. I was like,
God damn. Upstate is doomed.
All right.
God damn.
Yo, it's
I was trying
horrible
to
up
figure
there.
out who probably had the most bodies, but they probably all got equal.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
3 for 1.
Yeah, 3 for 1. There you go. All right, so we'll go ahead. I'll hit the chats. And you guys know it's Friday, so you guys go ahead and get your questions in for the ladies. You guys got to know them a little bit better. What do we got here? We got Jammin' Jim goes, ladies, what are some of the red flags a father should look for when vetting his daughter's boyfriend?
What does he mean? Like pressing him? Like when?
When like talking to like interviewing him.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go
Definitely.
around the table. Just one thing that they should look for. We can start here and then work our way. What are some red flags a father should look for when vetting his daughter's boyfriend?
I do agree with her with like the age gap between the two.
Age gap? Okay. What about you?
Can we come back to me?
Okay, yeah. What about you?
The family home dynamic of the son.
Okay. Our
Okay.
parents still together, that type of thing?
No, if there's a father in the home. So if he has a healthy visual of a father or a man, that would be the biggest thing for me.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Because okay.
All right. What about you?
Communication skills.
Okay.
Okay, go to his Instagram following and look at all of the girls that he's following on Instagram, and then go to his page and see if he wears one of those dangly cross earrings and like those jeans that are like kind of ripped and they have the ribs in them.
Oh
like,
my
on
god,
those.
yes. The like
Those
acid
two.
wash rib.
Black Air
Oh
Force
my
Ones.
god.
Oh,
Yo, who hurt you? God damn.
No, like these are just things to look out for.
What's his name? God
Probably
damn.
starts with
Pablo.
like a J.
It's probably
Black
like
Air Force Ones.
It's like Justin.
Don't even give it
yeah, no, it's probably like Justin or like Derek.
Right.
Justin and Derek.
Are you a night rider?
A Night Rider?
Oh, you like black guys?
I don't discriminate against anybody.
She said black Air Forces, so I was like, wait, hold on. Only niggas wear that.
Equal opportunity. I like it.
Yeah, equal opportunity employer. All right.
That's what I thought too, though. That's what I thought too, though. With the
That's
Black
the
Air Forces.
recipe,
I
though.
said,
That's
what
the
heck?
formula.
Okay. All
I
right.
like that.
So dangly cross
Following.
earrings.
Who they're following.
Yeah.
Who they're
Damn.
following.
And
All right. What about you?
I feel like manners, basic manners. See
Okay.
how what his level of respect is for the people around him. I mean,
Okay.
if someone doesn't have basic manners or know how to take care of themselves, that too, cleanliness, like how do you present yourself
Hygiene?
to other people?
Hygiene.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
those are two. Anybody should be on their shit when it comes to that, but especially if you're meeting someone's father that you want to take seriously, like, come on now, you should show up looking good. You should have manners. You should have respect.
Yeah,
All right. What about you?
If he's still a boy who is depending on his parents, you need to be a grown-ass man to date my daughter.
Mama's
All right.
boy.
What about you?
His friends, like who he hangs around with, how they
Okay.
act.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's hit the next one. What's the next one here? We got Frank Castle. No, we're going 20 and up, right?
Well, this is an addition from the last one.
Okay. So my wife that went to a 30th party, she went up to a hotel, done coke with some guys, been married 2 years with kids, been together 14 years. I'm 34, she 35. I'm the breadwinner. Should I piss away my marriage and afraid for my 2 boys and my other boy on the way? I would do a paternity test, bro. Your wife doing some whole shit. I would do a paternity test, number 1. And then, I mean, that's the biggest form of betrayal, bro. Like,
I'm curious to know how he found out about this scenario here.
Yeah, I'm interested to know that too.
Did she tell him?
This is
or?
from the prior show.
Yeah.
His wife went on a boat party with some people, didn't tell him, and then she went up to a hotel room and did cocaine with some guys.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so did she just do like cocaine, or were there like other activities? Because I feel like there's a movie. I apologize. There's a movie like this. Like, I mean, she probably did coke, mind you, and do whatever drug you want. But she probably did coke before she was like a stay-at-home mom. So did she do anything else, or was she just trying to spark something in her, like from her golden years, without being
Either
a
way,
wife
it don't matter. She did it. That's messed up.
Coke, doing coke, or like being with men? What are the things
both.
that
Both.
you're upset with? 'Cause I mean, mind you, coke, I mean, like, the mother of my child, you should have like did your party phase, blah blah blah, right? I can understand that. But he said that he wants to piss away his marriage. Did she do something with the men, or was it like, oh, I have a little J, you want to come out here? Oh, what's going on with you? All right, bye, y'all, have a great day. Like, what was the interaction? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we always tell guys not to get with girls that do drugs. Period.
I feel like
yeah, coke is a drug. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna judge anyone. Do whatever you like. I mean,
This
I
is
mean,
wife,
you
though.
know.
I
I
just
mean,
feel like
honestly,
if-
like drugs are drugs. At the
if
end
the
of the day.
roles were reversed though, right, and that was your husband, he went to a hotel with a bunch of women and did coke, would that make you feel some type of way if you guys do have children together?
No, definitely. But I'm asking, what is the point of him being upset? Her doing drugs,
I would say
or
both.
like,
But also the possibility. There's the possibility that
that's
there could have
his.
been something that happened there without you knowing, because who's going to admit to that? I mean,
Definitely.
it's bold enough to even admit that you went to a hotel and did coke with somebody, let alone if
Yeah,
you're
that's a
actually,
lot.
fucking
We don't
them.
know if she admitted it. He found out. We don't know how he found out though.
Right.
I mean,
So
it's
that's
a
what I'm
lot to
saying,
do
like-
to go to any place without your partner knowing. I mean, I just
Right,
think that you
but
should
I'm saying,
tell
like,
people where you are. If
It's interesting to hear their
The
perspective
point
on it.
is, there was drugs and niggas. That's an L. No matter how you look at it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Drug
I don't think piss it
drugs
away.
are
Don't
just
justify
drugs.
her actions.
I'm not gonna justify her actions, but I'm
Then
like,
stop questioning
well, with
her
me,
actions.
I don't do like drugs. I have too many eggs in my family.
Are you
to start
sure?
That. Yeah, I like a little, But I mean, that's not a drug. That's an herb. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do like drugs. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
I like you better when you talk less.
Well, I liked you better when you didn't address me with such a respectful or disrespectful tone.
What?
This is my personality. If you don't like it, then that's fine.
She got you there, Fresh.
I'm trolling you.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay, you taking it too personal?
No, I'm not actually. I think it's like really cute. Okay, so that's like a bit too much with the trolling. Okay.
What the Yo, what drug are you on? What the fuck? Okay,
Life.
let's move on.
Life, Fresh. She's on life.
Oh my God.
I love that. Thank you, Chris.
All right.
Okay, anyone else? I don't know.
I would say I wouldn't piss the marriage away if it's something you're happy with or you worked with. I would conversate with her, talk to her,
See if there's a way to
where
work it
her
out.
head is.
Yeah, and
Maybe I don't know.
regardless-
Some people give second chances, some people don't. If you're not feeling it, that's your marriage.
I'll tell you
Piss
where
it
her
away.
head was.
But
I
Yeah,
Probably.
I mean, and you're already a few kids in. You have bigger responsibilities to be worrying about in this situation. I mean, once you decide to have kids with somebody, it
That's a
doesn't
lifetime
only
commitment.
come down to just you and that person anymore. You now have other people to consider with what you do moving forward.
So he should keep a cheating wife around.
No, but
I'd
the
say-
conversation
That's what she
should be a
She
broader
didn't cheat.
conversation.
You don't consider being on a boat with a bunch of dudes and doing cocaine
I
with
thought it
men
was
in
a
a hotel
hotel.
room cheating?
Oh,
I
was it?
Yeah, okay,
would,
you're right.
because if my man did that, I'm.
Yeah,
Wasn't
no,
that- we're
so
talking
tell me
because-
where you're going. Like,
There's
I mean,
a lot that they have to sit down and
See, you
talk
wouldn't even
about.
tolerate it from a man, and men are more predisposed to to want to have sex with other people. So like if
Yeah.
a woman does it, it's even worse.
No, it
Yeah.
I'm not
definitely is. I
tolerating
mean,
that from nobody.
just hiding the sheer fact that you went somewhere without your partner knowing if you're married.
So now
with
you're changing your
children.
mind.
No, I wasn't changing my mind in the beginning. I was asking why he's upset because she did coke or because she was with men, or a third because she did all this without telling him.
All the
I'm
above.
asking
Yeah.
why he's upset.
All
All
of
the
it.
above.
All of
Because I
it.
mean, you could be upset about
Just
someone
naming
doing
answered
all
it
the
coke.
reasons.
yourself.
No, I'm not. You could be upset about someone doing coke. You could be upset about someone having conversations with the different gender, or you can be upset about someone going to an event that you didn't know about. So what was he upset about initially?
It's all
Because
the
you don't know
above.
if he does coke either. You don't know if they met at a club
He's jealous because he wasn't
25 years
invited.
ago in the bathroom doing coke.
That's how
You
he's
don't
at.
know
I
how
think it
they, you don't
depends
know what he's
on-
upset about.
I think it
It's
depends
all the
on what
above
you
because on
allow
our
in your
podcast,
relationship.
one of the biggest things we tell guys is to avoid girls that are alcoholics and avoid girls that do drugs.
I mean, I think that goes for
Yeah.
both genders, though. You don't want
Both
you know,
genders.
a woman doesn't really want a man that is alcoholic or does drugs, and vice versa.
But
Some
don't
bitches
you
do.
want
Some
a
bitches do.
relationship where you both have freedom to do whatever you want and you still come back and love
I just
each other?
don't think it should only
No.
be a
Well,
No.
the problem is that when
Mhm.
girls are alcoholics or do drugs, they typically are whores.
Well, not all of them.
Men are the
but-
same.
A
sometimes
majority.
Sober.
You need
Majority-
to know your
yeah, there's a lot of them,
non-negotiables.
but-
Like doing the drugs inhibits your ability to use a little bit of
course.
discernment and critical thinking, and women are already emotional and it highlights emotions and it makes them do stupid shit. If a guy goes ahead and has a bunch of sex on drugs, it's not the same as a woman having sex
Why
on
not?
drugs.
Why is it not?
Why not?
Why is it different?
Okay, what's your body count?
I don't know the number, honestly.
You don't know it? Okay. I'll just make it simple because so I don't go into like a whole thing.
Yeah.
A key that opens many locks is a master key. A lock that opens any key is a shitty lock. Men and women are not the same when it comes to sex.
Yeah.
So, you know, and men don't really ask for much in relationships. The biggest thing that men ask for is like, don't be a whore and hurt the relationship and be promiscuous and have sex with other people. With a man, he could still fuck another girl and love his chick. A woman can't do the same.
I disagree with that.
Did you fuck a guy when you were with your guy?
Yes.
Did you actually like love and respect him then, you think?
That's cap, bro.
No, the answer is no.
She'd line up.
Hell no.
No,
Because when
I
a girl's in
mean-
a committed relationship with a man she actually loves, other men are invisible to her.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Now, are there some girls that are able, hold on, real quick. Are there some girls that are able to have detached sex? Sure, but
What
a
if you-
majority can't.
But what if you have an open relationship?
Well, that speaks to a bigger problem. Whenever I've seen women have open relationships, it means that their guy is very deficient in something that's very important.
What's that?
It could be a multitude of things. It could be he has money, but he's extremely unattractive physically, or he's just a pussy and soft, and she needs that, you know, assertive attitude to get her aroused. Or it could be he has, he's very attractive, but he's a brokey. So whenever a girl says she wants an open relationship, it means that her man is severely lacking something that's required.
So what does it mean if a man is requesting an open relationship?
That's
The
him just
same?
being a dude.
Vice versa?
That's
It's
just him being a dude. Yeah, men are always going to want variety.
I think that both.
So, but women can't have that variety.
They don't want that variety. Ideally, women want to typically have one guy that has all the traits that they're looking for. Masculine, attractive, have the money, etc. If you have all of that in one guy, everyone else is invisible to you.
Right.
But on the other hand, let's say a guy's with a girl that's perfect. Oh, she's not a whore. She's great. Oh, my God. We still want other women.
I mean, do you want multiple dudes?
No.
There you
I
go.
mean,
So why are you arguing for it?
given I'm single, so I'm not in a relationship.
But that's the point. Is if you were in a relationship with a guy you actually
If
like,
I was in a
you
relationship
you
with
wouldn't
a
want to
guy-
be with other
no.
men.
What about long distance relationships? It's a little different.
I mean,
That's a whole nother
it doesn't,
story.
It doesn't
Yeah.
change the
But-
fact that, like,
You
I
shouldn't be
mean,
doing coke with other men.
look, anytime I've seen a girl be in an open relationship with a man, that means the man's a pussy.
I don't think so at all.
Or he's a whore.
I don't think so at all.
So
Like,
that brings up a good
The
one
man
for that,
I was
that other
with was
comment.
very much a good man, respectable.
But that doesn't mean he's not a pussy.
Beautiful soul. He's not a pussy.
And you left
What
him.
dictates a
Not a pussy at all.
And you
You
left
left
him.
a
him.
good
that?
man.
You left him, though.
And you left him.
Because he wasn't
Because-
treating me right. So
Okay,
That in
but
the comments.
look, what I'm saying is that if a dude lets other men have sex with his girl, he's a pussy.
I disagree.
Okay, so that dictates what. That's your definition of.
Yeah, because a tenement of masculinity is having women submit and be loyal to you. Her having sex with other men is the biggest, like,
I can understand that.
betrayal
I
of
can
that.
understand that. I can understand that.
No guy who's, you think any like alpha dude is gonna, or a masculine man is gonna let his girl have sex with other men?
And like it.
If he is comfortable with that.
The answer is a profound no. Only weirdos and cucks like that, and those are not guys that women
Yeah.
typically go for.
Fuck my woman.
And your own life experiences show that. Like, you're not with him anymore.
Not because of that.
But that's a byproduct.
That's a
of
byproduct of
bigger
him being a
issue.
bitch. No offense,
I
but that's a
well, I don't
byproduct of
want
him
to
being
say
soft.
anything bad
Are
about
you
him because he's a
saying-
beautiful person, and
And you're not with him,
Yeah.
which
So-
proves my point.
Wow.
Are you saying?
And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, see, this is the thing. A lot of girls will sit there and say, "Oh, I like this and I agree with this, etc." But you're not actually attracted or respected or aroused by it. And I've always said this: like, women lie about what they really like. Like, what you really want is a guy to tell you, "Shut up, that's dumb. Yo, we're gonna do this. I don't care what you think. We're gonna do this." Women want assertive, dominant men because if I can stand up to you, that means I can stand up to the world. That means I can actually protect you because I don't let a woman influence what I do. If I, as a man, I'm supposed to be the leader in the relationship, I'm letting my girl have sex with other men, that effectively shows that I am a bitch. And I am willing to let people walk all over me because your woman is the one thing that you are going to be the most territorial about. Hyper masculine, dominant men don't let their women have sex with other dudes. They're not cucks. Sorry.
W. Sneeko.
Think of.
What? Anyhow, but yeah, the point is, if he can let you do that, then I mean, does he really like you that
And it
much?
shows you're not with him anymore. The proof is in the pudding. Women say one thing, but they behave in another. And I always say, watch her actions, not what she says.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
It goes for everybody.
And I get it. Oh, he had other beautiful traits, but I guess it wasn't enough for you to stay with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she understands the undertones of his like growth, but she's just not trying to down someone's character.
Are you a
because
lawyer?
She understands that.
No, she's,
You
P-
know,
she's
everything-
PR, man.
You're a lawyer?
Fresh, she's PR, man.
Yeah, I don't
She's
like
PR
I don't
fresh.
like saying
No, that's
bad
my
things
friend.
about people.
You don't have to. You don't have
You
to.
know.
I mean, I'm just speaking fairly objectively here. It's
No,
not
I
a knock
get
on
it.
your guy,
I
but
get it. No, I
men
get it.
that I've seen that allow their women to have sex with other men almost always exhibit feminine tendencies. They're soft. They're not necessarily dominant. They're not assertive. They don't have their shit together. They are lacking in some way severely when they let their woman have sex with other men. And it never works out. It never works out whenever guys do this.
Yeah.
Because women are designed to serve one master, one man. That's typically how it
One
goes.
master,
Yes.
master,
Or slaves.
master. Can you dive into that?
Master
a bit?
Yoda.
I don't want to be like aggressive, but you said master, and I don't want to.
Well,
say
number one, it's just
yes.
it's a phrase. Where, you know, you can't serve two masters. But what I'm saying, that's especially emphasized with females.
Do you think that men and women should like worship each other, and it shouldn't just be like, sorry, like if,
I don't
if-
think they should worship. I don't think either or should worship the other. But I do absolutely believe that the woman needs to like the guy more than he likes her.
Worship.
For the relationship to actually work.
Okay.
Because women are harder to please. So since women are harder to please, they need to feel more fulfillment in the relationship. For them to feel more fulfillment in the relationship, they must like the man more.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why not? Why do you disagree with that?
I think that women naturally are givers, like we are nurturers, right? So
Yeah.
if we just nurture, give, and you're saying that we should love you or like
Are you selective?
more, I am.
Okay, so-
However, I wasn't finished with my point. And as I allowed you to, and I'm not doing it like that, but as I allowed you to speak, you should allow me
Go ahead,
to
finish your
mine.
point.
Thank you so much. I was saying that just as we're nurturers and we give to, let's say, the smallest little instinct of like, oh, he did this, he pulled the door open, I'm gonna just like make blah blah blah, right? Because at the end of the day, women, on a generalization, like a level, like that's what we do, right? So I think that the men should actually love the woman a bit more. I feel like as he sees a flower that's beautiful, if he doesn't want to pick it to kill it, he could take a picture of it. I feel like as we are, because mind you, because I've seen a few clips, so like scientifically based, after you have a child by a man, there is something that goes down within their, I think it's like vasopressin or something like that. It's something that goes down with their attraction level. So if they don't love you 1,000 times more than they do before you're married, it's never going to work. And that's why we see all these women dying on the tables of BBLs because, or mommy makeovers, because we're allowing them to, let's say, feel this like connection that's severed of sorts after they have a child. So long story short, I feel like men should love women a bit more just because after a while their love goes down scientifically after they have a child.
Okay. So let me ask you a few questions. You said women nurturers, and then the man has to open the door for her, and then you also mentioned a woman
Not
having.
open the door, but like if you see a flower.
Well, you gave the specific example of a guy being on a date with a woman, right?
No, I said
and
if he
opening the
see-
door on a date.
No, I said if he sees a flower, he could take a picture
No,
of it.
prior to you saying that, you mentioned that he was on a date with her and opening the door,
Okay.
right?
I don't believe so, but if
You
I
did.
did, I had a
You
few
did.
drinks. So
I wrote it down.
necessarily know. Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
wrote it
good,
down.
good. You
So,
haven't been drinking great.
Yeah. That's not an excuse for not being competent. But either way, the point I'm
Competent, I am. Okay, the point that you're trying to make.
No, you didn't remember what you just said literally a second
Don't call
ago.
me a bitch, Chris.
Huh?
Don't call me a bitch, Chris. So you could remind me without saying that I'm not competent.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay, anyway. So Chris,
Your
relax.
mama, ho.
Chris. So you said the guy's got to take the girl on a date and the woman's gonna nurture, etc. But you're missing a huge thing.
What?
What you're picky, right? Yourself?
You can say.
Would most of the ladies here say most guys aren't attracted to you?
For different reasons, yes.
I'm attracted to someone's brain, not really their
Okay,
looks
but
as much.
most men
I
don't
mean,
have the
both.
brain that you're looking for. I'm guessing you want them to be
Yeah, I'm
interesting,
a sapiosexual.
charismatic. Oh, okay, so you really enjoy conversation and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you mentioned having a child with the guy, whatever. And women tend to always forget this. You forget that the guy had to get to a certain place for you to even give him a date. You forget that the man
women
had to
get to a certain place. For
No,
you
she
to
didn't.
Even get...
No, she didn't. And I'll explain why here in a second.
Please, I apologize.
For the guy to get the date in the first place, for the guy to even be able to impregnate her, he has to accomplish certain things and be attractive to even get this opportunity. But women, on the other hand, are the ones that are approached. Women are the ones that the guy comes up to them. Women are born with their value. Men must create their value, right? So
May I interject right there? Value. So value is subjective, right? So appearance. So even take me, for example. You would say, oh, she was birthed like this. I'm 4'11", so even with weight, you can say, oh, she lost 40 pounds. Do you not think that that was inherently valuable for your appearance when you approach me?
The prerequisites required for a woman to get a date versus the prerequisites required for a man to get a date are vastly different, and the prerequisites of men are far higher and harder to achieve than women, period.
They're different, but I don't think that they're a bit more weight, because at the end of the day, it calls for discipline, whichever. So if you're an overweight
woman,
woman,
hold on, stop.
That's fine.
An
Yeah, I will
18-year-old
stop.
woman can be on a yacht with multi-millionaires versus an 18-year-old man will never get the opportunity.
An 18-year-old child with her frontal lobe not developed.
That's
is that
not
what you're
the point
saying?
I'm trying to make. The point
What
I'm
point
trying
are
to
you
make
trying
is
to make?
this woman doesn't have any social status, is a nobody, and is able to be with the top tier of men. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that the burden of performance is on men. It is not on women. If women want to go ahead and achieve a career and make money, they can, but it is a choice. Men must become successful. Women don't have to be.
But
It's a choice.
women must be attractive in order to live this life,
but
right?
being attractive
But that
is
comes
not.
from a generation. So mind you, let's say me, right? A black family. We're gonna say if we do Kentucky. No. I understand your point, but we can like dead this conversation before you cut it off.
What?
You could dead the conversation before you cut it off, because I wanted to make one more point, but you said, look.
Well, we're talking. You're trying to deflect right now and go into something else.
I don't mean to deflect. I was meaning to answer your question, but if you feel like it's deflection.
Go ahead, finish your point.
Okay, thank you. So I was saying, just as a woman that's 18 had to figure out the ways of being subservient, quiet, and hot, right? Now, mind you, think about coming from Kentucky when your grandmother cooks like maybe 3 or 4 times out of the week. So you may have gained a few pounds, maybe Southern Belle, right? But you've gained a few pounds. So what is the discipline of saying, hey, I am not going to put this Snickers in my mouth, but I'm going to make a protein shake. I am going to learn
I'm
that.
not gonna lie. No, I'm really
Okay.
confused and lost.
I don't know
Like,
what's happening.
when you tell a lot of stories,
I feel like men are saying, hey, we have to address our ego and make money, but women have to address their appearance and, let's say, make sure that they're the equivalent of what a man.
Do you remember
would
what the
do.
conversation? Do you remember what the original argument was?
Yes, that men and women, that men have a stronger or powerful way to create themselves, and the women
No,
to be
the
subservient
conversation
because
was that
they
it's
shouldn't be
harder for
powerful.
men to get that date before a woman could or something.
No.
do you think it's harder for you to get a date with a multimillionaire?
Hold on. This is the problem, and this is why I've been cutting you off, because you don't even remember what you're arguing anymore. What we're arguing is why the woman needs to like the man more.
Okay. Oh, that was a long time ago. I feel like.
But no, we've had conversations after that. The conversation.
No. That was the original point, and then you went off on a tangent when I tried to stop you because you went off on a tangent. See, this is why I need to interrupt you right now. Why it's so important to be a podcast host, whatever. Because if I let you just drone on, everyone forgets what the hell we were talking about.
You're right.
What I was saying was the woman needs to like the man more, and the reason why the woman needs.
Girls, what are you talking about? You.
Yo, shut up, please.
What I was saying was the woman needs to like the man more because the man needs to get to a point where he's even able to get the girl to nurture him. Because you made the argument, he opened a door on a date, get a kid with him, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying the man needs to get to a certain point before she even does these things with him. The man needs to be attractive enough to even get the woman. So what I'm trying to say is this. You want to talk about science and numbers. Women initiate 80% of the divorces. Women overwhelmingly initiate the breakups. Women overwhelmingly get bored faster in relationships than men do. These are all facts. So knowing that women get bored in relationships and are more willing to end the relationship, who needs to be more fulfilled in the relationship? The woman. Right. Correct?
Yeah.
For a woman to feel fulfilled in the relationship, she must like the man more and feel like she has the best option she could get so she doesn't go anywhere. That is why. It isn't me being an asshole or being misogynistic or whatever. It's just simple science that women get bored in relationships and end relationships more. So therefore, they need a higher level of fulfillment. For them to get that higher level of fulfillment, they need to feel like they get the best deal. For them to get the best deal, they need to have the best man. For them to have the best man, they need to feel a certain adoration for that man. That is why the woman needs to like the man more. That's how it works.
It's all throughout nature as well. I mean, this goes on for all animals, insects, whatever it is.
The party that is more likely to end the relationship needs to be more satisfied. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Emotionally, physically, financially.
I mean, if you're
Does it
looking
go in
at
the
it
same
even with like
category?
animals, though, if you're looking at it from an animalistic point of view, say it's like lions or some shit, or even like peacocks. Peacocks have to have their big, beautiful feathers in order to attract.
And the men actually.
Yeah, exactly. To attract the woman. The men are the ones that have to attract the woman, and the woman decides, oh, I want you, or ew, get the fuck away from me. So I mean, it goes on not only just in humans as mammals, but all mammals. I mean, sea creatures to bugs. You see it with fucking amphibians, like everything. It goes on everywhere.
But you
it's not
said
just
that-
with humans.
I know. I agree with everything you said. You're right. Like that's very true. Like we.
Yeah, since women are more
I do get
predisposed.
bored. I do get bored easily.
It's a natural
Yeah,
thing.
and,
my
and
big-
they've done studies on this. It's women overwhelmingly that get bored in relationships more. So,
Yeah.
right, and we have the reason why you guys might have never heard this is because we live in a very feminist-centric world where we tell women they need to be happy any means necessary. They deserve the best man that they can get, blah, blah, blah. And then we also tell women that the grass is greener on the other side. So women are very selective on men and they get bored easily. So guys need to be the best version of themselves to keep the girl around. That's
I
really
think
what it comes down
that
to.
a lot of
but
it-
the girl needs to like him more.
Right.
That's my point.
I agree, and I think that a lot of it comes down to like a man's willingness to like stay committed to growth and evolution, because a lot of men choose to stay in the comfort zone, and you have to choose growth and evolution if you're with a woman that is like
With the
has
longevity
has
of the
that
relationship.
mindset. Yeah.
Definitely.
Because that's the big reason why I've ended relationships is they don't want to grow and evolve. They want to stay in the comfort zone, and I do not want to stay there.
I
with
mean,
them.
that's fair though.
I mean,
because
just
everybody
maintain your frame basically, where the man is always achieving more, doing better. So yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But you
that's my.
said-
Oh, well, go ahead.
Me.
Somebody say something.
Thank you.
Oh.
You
I
said
feel
the
like
man
hold on.
no, yeah.
Go ahead.
You said the man needs more variety, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't it mean that they also get bored?
We're not going to end relationships, though. Like, you'll be with your girl, and you're going to keep your girl. You might have sex with some other girls, but you're going to keep your girl.
Why wouldn't they end the relationship?
Because we're not like you guys. We can have sex with other individuals and still love our woman. Women can't really do that. That's why when girls cheat and they have a guy, they feel insanely guilty, and they want to end the relationship, or they'll end the relationship before they cheat on him. Because men and women are different. We look at sex just like, oh, this is an activity. For you guys, it's an emotional investment. You're getting involved with another man. Like, women need to cheat. They need to feel something in the head before they get in bed, right? For us, it's like, is she hot? All right, that's enough.
It's just like a physical boredom.
It's a very
but not
physical thing.
emotional.
It's a very physical thing and not an emotional thing.
I mean, I feel like that can go on for both parties, though. Say you're in a relationship and, you know, somebody's not giving any type of sexual pleasure to the other person. Somebody is going to look for it somewhere but also if they're not happy in that relationship.
Women
Not
aren't
always,
women aren't driven by sex to the same degree that men are.
Yeah.
What
At all.
would make
Besides those with like a high sex drive.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, even a woman with the highest sex drive isn't even going to come close to like a guy. Men have like 10 times as much testosterone as women. Women just aren't as interested in sexual intercourse as men are.
Imagine
Okay,
a
we
woman
can
walking around with
understand
as much testosterone as a man.
They don't,
That
though.
would be the biggest That's why I said imagine. That's a big bitch.
What
They
would
don't.
women need to
Even
do
they're
in
able
order
to
to keep
accomplish
their
strong as hell.
relationship interesting sexually? Like to
You're never going to satisfy a guy by yourself. Sorry.
not the same person.
Never.
So does the table? Do we lay our importance on sex? I mean, I understand that it's important to men, but are we as women accepting that sex is the only thing that's most important to offer to men? That's a question.
Are we?
Are we?
Can you repeat that
I
question?
mean, it doesn't really, I mean, with all due respect, it doesn't matter what you think. And I'll tell you why. Because men, what we're attracted to or what we're attracted to, like, that's like me asking the guys, so what do you guys think about, like, women wanting tall guys? Like, you know what? Let's rebel against it. It's bullshit.
No, not necessarily rebel against
Like,
it, but
that's
it's
just a ridiculous.
conversation
That's a ridiculous
for
question
5
to
minutes.
propose because,
No,
like,
I mean, sex is a thing. I mean, I
yeah,
think
but men are
sex
attracted to
strip
what they're
clubs and all
attracted
these
to, and it's not going to change. Just like women are attracted to what they're attracted
it's
to,
not gonna change.
and it's never going to change. It's-
Definitely.
like,
but
it's-
the conversation of sorts is about sex, and we understand that sex sells and sex makes the world go around. And men
it's a
grow,
woman's
so
predominant value.
What
Men
is
want
the
sex.
We don't give a
point?
shit about anything else really that you guys bring to the table. Sex is number one.
So
Your
that's a topic of
attractiveness.
conversation.
Everything starts.
The head trash, bitch.
Everything starts with, is she sexually attractive?
Yeah.
And then it builds off of that. If there's no attraction, we don't care. We're not like you guys. A woman could go ahead and get with a guy that's not that sexually attractive, but he's able to provide in other ways. Unfortunately for you guys, you're more unilateral. We're multilateral, where we could bring value in other ways. Women, if you're not attractive, it's over. We don't give a fuck.
So after the breakup, whatever,
Yeah.
processing emotions, I told the ex that I didn't care if he slept with other women. Like, if I can't meet all of his sexual needs by myself, so like, I was fine with that.
But you were seeing other men, right?
No, like it was a few times. It wasn't like anything crazy. I don't need
He
that.
was with other
Like,
people?
I don't need that. Like, I'm not like a.
I'm confused.
Me too.
He
I've
was
been
seeing
confused.
other people while you guys were together.
We
Is that what
both
you-
were. It was an
Oh.
open relationship.
That's why
guys
you
had
didn't
an
care.
open
Yeah, that's why
relationship.
you
This
care.
is like
But-
group therapy,
But,
guys.
no, as it continued to develop, I was like, I really don't need other men, but he did need other women because I can't fulfill all of his sexual
Right.
needs by myself. It's too time consuming for me
I'm
to
wondering
fulfill all
if
your
this
sexual
guy
needs.
actually liked you like that. Because it seems to me like
Oh.
he was just
That's not nice.
saying you're his girl, but doing what he wants to do.
No, it's
We
much
out
more
here in
complex than
Miami.
that.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm just saying, like, I agree with you that like men want sex all the time, and like I'm fine with sharing him with another woman. That's fine because I'll still be the main girl. Whatever, you know. I'm always gonna be the one that he
Fellas.
comes back to.
But you want to fuck niggas too.
No, not really.
Wait, I have a question. So,
I
like,
really-
in your open relationship, was there ever a man where you're just like more interested in than
Your significant
yeah,
other.
Yeah, then
Was
him?
there another man?
Yeah, where it's not like I'm not gonna like break up with you to
Like,
be with
damn,
him,
he
but like
laying this
I
shit
kind of
good,
like
though.
you.
Yeah, like, yeah,
I
good
kind of
point.
like you more than him, or you know, like.
I mean, there's guys that I'm attracted to and that like I want to talk to and get to know and be friends, but I really like I just
But like,
don't.
how do you be friends with someone?
If you know he laying it good though, like how are you?
That's what I'm
how are you
saying,
just
like,
friends
if-
with him
if
when you
he's-
know he doing something good and you still got your nigga at home?
Look, just say it was
I
your
just don't see the
destiny.
point.
Just
I
say
don't see
that.
the point in
What?
a
It was your
relationship.
destiny.
What was
Yeah.
my destiny?
Never.
Sorry, I'm confused on the
Don't
question.
don't
It's an
worry.
inside joke.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Anyone else? I mean, does anyone disagree that? I know you said you had disagreed, but does anyone disagree that the woman needs to like the man more? I explained why.
No,
You still
No,
disagree?
I
It,
do
it
agree with
makes
you.
sense.
I feel
think
like
it makes sense.
Does anyone disagree besides her?
May I say something?
Hold on, I just want to make
Okay.
sure. Does anyone else disagree?
No,
I
it
do
makes
not.
sense.
Does it make sense now?
It makes
when I
perfect
explained
sense.
it.
Oh,
I
it
mean,
made sense
we're
before
all
you
on the same
explained
page.
it.
I know it's
Yeah.
unconventional and like no one on the internet says that
Well,
shit, but it's the truth, man.
I
If you
don't-
look at it objectively.
I don't think it's unconventional. I think people just don't like the reality.
Everybody
of the
wants to be fucking
situation.
equal.
Well,
Yeah,
that's why it's
everybody wants-
unconventional.
And it's,
No
you
one
know,
says it.
I don't think
Yeah.
that it's equal, but Fresh just said that the most important thing for a woman to be is attractive, right? And in generalization,
That's fit. That's fit.
well, fit. Someone said that the most important thing was for a woman to be attractive, right?
It's the first thing we look at.
And then let's say agree. Maybe you can agree. Maybe you agree to disagree. But the most important for a man is to conquer himself and be able to provide, right? So if a woman, back to
Wait,
my point,
huh?
just I'm not gonna talk too much. But back to
Oh.
my point, if a woman
late.
allows her, that's fine. If a woman allows herself to go through the trials and tribulations to be attractive, why isn't that as respected as a man going through trial? Well, you could be lost for 1 second. Why isn't it the same trials and tribulations that a man going to
That's
build
actually a
money?
good question. The reason why is because
Why?
being
Thank you for
successful
that,
for a
though.
woman is elective versus being successful for a man is mandatory.
Okay, I can understand that.
That's why.
I don't know.
I know
I
it's
gotta
not
provide
but
for
okay,
myself.
but being,
No,
being
but
attractive
hold on.
for a woman is mandatory.
I
in this
get it.
conversation.
Like you got again. But if you chose, you could find a guy that would take care of you.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
single one of you
absolutely.
Yeah.
at the table can find a guy to take care of you. But
I
let's
don't
say
know, I
I
like my own
chose,
bread,
I want to find a girl that's going to take care of me. Come on, man.
You can do gay for
It's
pay.
not
That's
Yeah,
about it.
well,
easy to
the
do.
point I'm trying to make is it's not going to happen.
No, it
so
isn't.
for men, we must be self-sufficient. Otherwise, we will suffer the consequences. Women don't have to be self-sufficient. I see some of you guys are career ladies, go to school, make your own money, whatever it may be. Fantastic. But what I'm saying is that you have the privilege, whether you take it or not, of not working and finding a man that could take care of you if you wanted.
You just go stare crazy, I think.
Huh?
You just go stare crazy after someone just...
But the point is that you
Yeah.
have the privilege.
Yeah, you do.
Men
I
must
like
work.
that.
Women don't have to. If you choose to work, great, awesome,
But how much
fantastic.
is that man gonna respect you if you're not like
I'm okay with that.
educated and you don't have like?
I don't know. Some niggas
Okay,
don't have standards.
huge
I do.
huge
Yes.
truth that no one admits.
Yes,
we
sir.
really
Yeah.
don't care about your status and your education like that.
Well, I feel like if
We really
she
don't.
can't,
I've
a little bit.
As a woman,
What
you
is
should
it?
always
What
have-
do you guys
They
care
want you to
about
be
the
young,
most?
dumb,
It
and
makes
cute,
no
honestly.
bearing.
You're kinda
Look,
retarded,
man,
she's kinda messed up.
You are not going to lose any dates for being a waitress versus being a lawyer.
No, not saying
If you
that.
take the
But,
same
like,
woman, right? If you take the same exact girl, and in one world she's a lawyer, in another world she's a waitress, or fucking even unemployed. If she's attractive, she's gonna get the same dates. It's not gonna make that much of a difference.
Yeah, but how
We're talking
good is your
about education, not
relationship gonna be, and
career.
how much are you gonna respect what she says based on her intelligence
They don't
level?
respect you in the way that you think.
I mean, if I'm going to be honest, most guys really don't care about what women say anyway. If I'm going to be 1,000 with you. Now, with that said, hold on. That doesn't mean like all girls, because you don't have to be educated to be intelligent.
True.
There's a lot of educated women that are fucking retards, if I'm going to be honest.
Of course.
Oh,
So-
not
That word.
Not
Wow.
the word.
X
What
word.
word?
Yeah,
You put money in a jar.
Don't worry about what Mo says, man.
I think so.
You're messing with the
Put money in a
algorithm.
Yeah.
jar. Put money in a jar. You want
Don't
to
Don't
talk
worry, don't worry, ladies. But yeah, yeah, like there's some women that are absolute retards that are educated. So it doesn't matter.
They gonna get this.
It doesn't really matter.
But what if you have like health advice for them, or like things?
Well, if you're a subject matter expert in what you do, that's different.
You're right.
That's different. But
Exactly.
but in general, what I'm trying to say is that men don't really care about females' opinions. In general, not all the time. There's, obviously if it's a girl that you care about, a girl that you've been seeing a bit.
Yeah, I don't care.
But in general,
I don't care.
Trying to buzz cheeks.
Yeah, they don't care.
Time and a place. That's their mindset. For a
Yeah, if
lot
he's
of
just
them, I feel like.
most men.
They
Are,
said, when are you free?
the bottom
When
line
can we
here
meet?
is that your status, your career, your education level, what the bottom line here is, I'm saying it doesn't have as much weight as you guys think it does. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
I have a
everyone is just
question.
speaking from their own bias and experiences. Like we're all just like every single person is coming at this like based on their own experiences and biases
No.
that
It's a
they've gone
conversation.
through.
This
you
is
know?
facts and actual like real life data.
Yeah, but
Do you think you would have
Cite
lost
your
any dates if you
sources.
told a guy that you weren't educated or that you didn't work?
I said,
Do you
"Damn,
honestly
bitch,
think
ain't
you would have
making
lost
money?"
any dates?
I honestly would want to be with a man that cared about my intelligence.
I'm not
level.
asking you that.
I don't.
Would you lose any dates if you had if you had not had the education or?
No.
or
No,
that?
but I don't want.
That's my point.
But I don't want to go on a date. I don't
That's
wanna
my
go-
point.
I don't want to go on a date with an
but
unintelligent
you're-
man.
That's
you
not
went
what
over his
they're
point.
asking.
You went
It's
over the
simple.
point.
The foundation is if you told him, "Hey, I'm a server," he's still gonna take you on a date. It doesn't matter.
Right. Right.
So that's the whole point.
That's
But
what I'm trying to
But I
say.
don't want. I don't want a
It
man
doesn't
that,
matter what
that
you
only
want.
knows
God
about
fucking
that.
damn.
It doesn't
It's
matter
the
what
man
you
taking
want.
you on a date. Come on.
Actually, you
always
know
about
what?
you.
You know what? In certain financial brackets,
Jesus
it is.
Christ,
it does
man.
make sense.
Yo,
It's not
Like,
always
yo, it's
about
amazing
you.
how we're telling her, we're telling her what men want, and then she goes ahead and says, "Well, I don't want what the man want." Like, that's not what we're talking about.
Well,
You
in
need
certain,
to.
well, in certain financial brackets, education is definitely important. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're not.
It's very true.
Definitely.
question.
And
I
there's
met some
snobs. There's
dumbass-
snobs.
I met some dumbass
Look.
men with money. I don't know what.
Look, man.
Nah, word, they get it back.
We're taking all
I'm
the
telling
way
you, you guys are. I need you guys to
Levels of
like
conversation.
critically think and
There's
get out of your
different levels of
emotions. I don't give a fuck what you want. I'm telling you what the man wants and how men think. I'm telling you, you're not going to lose
telling you.
any dates by not being educated. Okay. And as far as like keeping
I
the
get
guy
it.
long term, etc.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to need to have some semblance of being able to hold a conversation, being attentive, being a good listener, being charming, all these things, holding the guy long term. But what I am saying is that you at least get the opportunity to meet the guy, go on a date with the guy, etc. Versus if, as a man, we're not even getting the opportunity unless we have certain prerequisites in place. You at least get to play the game. We can't play the game unless we pay an entry fee. Does that make sense?
True.
Yes.
$5.
That's all we're saying. You're not going to lose dates for not being educated. Women put way too much stake on this shit, and it doesn't matter. That's why are celebrities? Why are guys that are rich? Why are guys that have status? Why are they dating girls that are literally bums? Because we don't care. And the more money a man makes, the less he cares.
But what about like introducing them to your like mom and stuff? If I'm like a server and I date like a high value man or whatever, don't you think their family is gonna be like, oh, this like gold digger or whatever?
Put it this way: most guys would take a girl that is broke and not a hoe over a girl that has a career and smart and ambitious. That's a whore.
Oh my god.
They would.
That's
though.
how important it is
But
to
they
us.
would though. I
Huh?
mean, a private. They would. They would. I'm agreeing with you. So if you're gonna have a messy moment, if there's any women listening, just do it privately. 'Cause, I mean, they
What?
will. They will. They would definitely look at you like you're crazy. So if you have, so mind you, look at me. I've been here for. What are we
Yo.
talking about? We're talking about being a whore, right? Now I'm saying that you can be a whore
Can
because
the
it's
other
being
girls talk,
sexually
bro?
liberated. Definitely, they can. I've actually waited for a few months.
I thought we were
You take
just
up all
saying
the
that
air in the room, bro.
Did I? Don't hate me because you hate me. I'm just
Alright.
playing.
Okay.
Anyway, was anyone else on the why the woman needs to like the man more? Anyone else disagree? You said you would disagree. Did you have anything that you're actually going to rebut that with, or no?
I actually think that you said that my question
No.
was nice.
No.
So no.
Let's move on, man. Picking up the whole show, bro.
The other
God
girls
damn.
just aren't talking, bro.
No, I
They
don't
can't
know.
talk. They can't talk, but you keep
All the
talking.
time, and I'm agreeing with you, so there's not really nothing for us to really.
Well, she said she disagreed. Do you actually have a point to
We should
disagree
move
with?
to a new
or no?
question.
think
Hold
I'm
on.
talking
Yeah.
too much. It's okay because I think I go off on a tangent, so I'm okay. Does anyone else have a point to agree or disagree
No, ma'am.
with?
Next
I think the majority's in
All right.
agreement with you guys on that one, so maybe
All right.
you know.
All right, fair enough.
All right, chats.
Let's see here. Where
Who's
we
next?
at? Monogamous relationships make men insecure. Change my mind.
See, I saw that question before. I was
Black is
hoping
Panther.
we touch on that. Because we briefly did before, but not entirely.
Insecure
You were
about
saying-
what?
Yeah,
You
but
said that.
Mhm.
What we were talking about polyamorous. What is
Why
there to
would
be
a
insecure
monog-
about?
yeah,
because
why
you're
would a
stuck with that one
monogamous-
person.
I would say maybe bored. Like for my
Yeah.
my
I
thing
wouldn't
is,
say insecure.
if you had to eat pizza for the rest of your life, you're not gonna get tired of pizza.
I fuck with
How
pizza.
can
You're
you
gonna get
keep the
tired of
pizza
pizza.
good though?
Yeah, you're gonna get tired.
Niggas
of
they
pizza.
want their cake and they
So
eat it
Sprinkle
too.
some mozzarella there.
There's so many toppings for pizza.
Yeah, I mean,
sauce.
I think
Where'd you get that?
I think if a man reaches a certain status, he should be able to eat different food every day, and
Yep.
then what he normally likes, stays there, stays
Everybody,
loyal
yeah,
to him.
everybody has a favorite dish.
Look, if you can afford it, yeah.
Yeah.
Homies where the heart is.
I genuinely think like most guys, right? Their dream is to have one main girl or two main girls, and then be able to have sex with other girls on the side. It's just that most guys can't pull it off. But I think in general, like if a girl finds a guy that is attractive and meets all her requirements, understand that other women are probably going to want that too because that guy's rare, and he's going to want to have sex with other girls, and you should accept that. And some girls might get mad. No, that's fucked up. I want him to be
Shit.
all for me.
If you're taking care of me and doing your job as a man, do what you do.
Just don't let me find out.
Are you able to do
I
what you
know,
do,
I know
though?
some dudes that listen. I pay the bills. I do this. I take care of you. I still fuck you. I do everything I'm supposed to do, but I'm still gonna do what I want to do behind the
Exactly.
scenes.
So do you have your own money, or you just allow them to just do what they want to do? Like, do you respect that? Do you like that? Do you want to be like, okay, babe?
If you're gonna take care of me, I'm not gonna like applaud it, but like men are gonna do that regardless. I'd rather you take care of me, do your role, do your job as a man. You know,
How old
It's
are you?
very rare to find
How old are
somebody
you?
who
if you
will
can I
fully
answer your
commit.
question?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I feel like
It's okay. Yeah.
if you're doing your roles as a man and if I'm paying the bills, if the man's
he's
paying the bills, taking care of everything, all I have to do, I can get my own job if I want to. He's not forcing me to. I will. I like to have my own money. I like to, But if he's doing his job, I feel like go. If they're gonna do it regardless,
I
a
just
man's
don't
gonna
wanna
do it
know about it.
regardless.
Like,
Yeah.
He's
I-
either
if
gonna,
I
it's
find
either
out-
gonna
yeah,
be
it's
sneaky.
It's very hard to
way.
find someone
It's gonna
fully
be
committed.
sneaky,
No
or
reason.
I don't wanna
he's
know.
not gonna tell you about it, and you're never gonna know. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I'm fine with it. I always had the rule of like, okay, that's fine. You can fuck the other one, but
Yeah.
no, like you have to wait a week.
What?
Or at least 3 days to fuck me again because I don't want that energy
Nigga.
exchange from
First
my
of all-
other woman.
First of all,
Because whatever he just fucked,
Don't worry, I have Sage.
um,
Sage the pussy.
Sage the pussy.
I could be absorbing traumas and stuff from that other woman that
You'd be
that
alright.
he
Absorb
just
the
messed
semen.
with, and I'm not gonna take that on by myself. So
All
Do you
right.
get jealous?
do I?
Yeah.
Not really.
Nope.
I'm pretty confident in myself. So
All right. Did you disagree with her or something? I don't know. You were gonna say something. You disagree with her on the. How many girls agree with her that if the guy's taking care of business and everything else like that, you'd be okay with it?
I'd
be fine
prefer
with
that.
I mean, I'm not gonna be
just
okay
don't
with it. I'm
Don't
not
come
saying
back
it
with no
wouldn't
type
like.
of
But you would
essence.
accept it. You would accept
But
it.
yeah,
Who would
if you're
accept?
paying my bills and taking care of me,
Who would accept it? Raise of hands.
Who will accept
feel
an open
like
relationship?
It's very hard
And
to find
open
somebody
I'm doing
who
it
will
too.
fully
I
commit.
wanna
So
do
I
it
think that
too.
they would take it, but they don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
They
Just
don't
like
want to
the
know.
song,
So
just
that-
like
you
that
do
song.
realize that's still accepting it, then, right?
No,
I'm not because I don't know about it.
No, I'm gonna
when
do
I
it
find
too.
out, I'm leaving.
I don't
care.
even.
If
I
you
don't
do it,
even
I'm gonna
mind
do it
knowing,
too.
You just-
honestly,
bro,
because it's like whatever.
it's
you
like
want.
a delusion.
wanna know, bro.
Equal give and take.
I don't wanna
I
know.
want to know.
Taste that
I
for
want to
real.
know, so I know what to do to act
The
accordingly.
biggest
That's all I
biggest
wanna do.
issue with that,
Let me know.
nigga, don't come back with no dirty dick.
Yeah, that's really the only.
Don't give me no
like,
type
just
of
please
shit.
Don't bring nothing
No
back here.
chlamydia, gonorrhea, fucking syphilis,
Mama.
no shit like that.
Do you think it's fair to like
Oh.
set?
Uh-oh.
What? So go ahead.
Do you think it's fair to set circumstances on like the man then? Be like, well, you have to use a condom, you have to this, or no?
If you're
The
gonna cheat,
contract.
you better be wrapping your
But
shit
if it's-
tight.
if
nigga.
it's
Not
an
going
open
to.
relationship,
Disrespect
it's
me.
not
You
You
put
could
her
hope,
parameters,
you could
disrespect
pray.
me.
It's not a definite, but
I don't.
Nigga,
There's no
I'll
such
be
just like
thing
I
as
said,
cheating
like you
because
don't
it's like
you don't
Open
want that
relationship
energy.
is not like cheating. It's the
well,
agreement.
yeah, that's if it's an
Recycling.
no
open
such thing as
relationship
cheating.
though.
I don't.
Say that you were in a monogamous. Oh my god, I can't even talk. A monogamous relationship, and you're still going out and fucking somebody else behind my back. That's
yeah,
cheating.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what
That's
I'm saying.
cheating.
If you were to do it, at least have the fucking decency to wrap it.
So
If
your
you don't,
clause
then-
is he can do it once he wraps it up. That's your clause.
I wouldn't want him to. First, I wouldn't want somebody to cheat. I'll set that.
We don't
But-
condone cheating, but it's gonna happen. It's 2023.
No, but
Get over
okay, so
yourself.
if
Niggas
he
want
did
their cake,
It's not
and, and your cake, and your
1990,
cake,
it's
and your cake,
What
and
are
everybody
certain
else's cake in the
parameters you
fucking
want him
room.
to meet
But what if
before
it's
he
not
cheats?
cheating and it's just
What are certain
allowed?
parameters? Do you want the next generation that comes from you to be multimillionaires, and then you be like, you know what, fucking do your thing? What are the parameters for you to allow him to cheat? That's it. What are the parameters? So you say, what are your checkpoints? What are 4 checkpoints that you will allow a man to cheat in peace? What are they doing for you allow them to cheat in peace?
If they
Better
Tell me.
take care of them bills. Better
if
do-
you provide
Bills with your
for me-
name on the
If I
house?
like- if I
Is it
like
bills
you.
with your name on the house, or is it like a rent, or is it a mortgage with your name? Like, what is the parameters that
I don't
you
think
will
that detail
accept?
matters.
Yeah,
It definitely
No,
does.
if
Because
you're-
one makes you
into-
money, one makes another person money. So like, it does. It does.
My
We can
bills
move
are
on,
still
man.
paid.
We can move
Sounds
on.
good to me.
Next.
All right, next. God damn, bro. Level think. To save Myron time and here, ladies, if you want a man that makes more money than you, is stronger than you, smarter than you, and attractive than you, asking for a superior. Is that not what qualifies as one? W Mo, W Chris, W Fresh.
Huh?
Wait,
Can you,
Martin
one
Luther
more
God.
time? Can you ask it?
Everyone tries to do what I do, but they can't.
Can you ask one more
I
time?
just wanted to tell you.
Don't worry
okay,
about
love
it.
you.
Ladies, who's the 47th U.S. president? Come on, man.
Isn't that fucking?
Come on, man.
Anybody know?
We're gonna go 50 and up from here. I went from virgin at 24 to sleeping with 9 girls in exactly 1 year now because of Fresh Fit. You guys made me embrace the
I
red
don't
pill, and
wanna
I'm
sound
working on
stupid.
myself every day. Literally life changing. I can't thank you enough. Shout out
Is
to
it
you,
Lincoln?
Joss.
I love that.
Is it
I
Lincoln?
love that, guys.
No,
I
no,
actually
it's
love
not.
that. The
No,
kudos to
it's
you.
not.
Because
Can we look it up?
Okay, this nigga's
Ladies,
pussy.
name 3 benefits
Huh?
men get from being friends with
Obama's
women,
the
platonic
47th?
friends.
I think so, yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
That's pretty good.
Name 3 benefits men get from being platonic friends with women.
I
Can you
don't
name 3?
think there's any benefits, and personally, me, I don't believe in
It doesn't really
like
make
male
any
and female
sense.
friendships.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any
I
sense.
have male
Because at the end of the
friends.
day, as a man, you're gonna look at her and in some way either want to fuck her or you're just gonna like.
So you two don't have anything, okay? Do you have any 3 benefits that a man gets from
Not-
being
I
friends
can't
with a
think
woman?
of 3, but one would be like
A
you can
piece
give
on
them
the
like
side.
relationship
Like feminine insight.
I can't hear you.
like
You
be
said
like, oh,
relationship
my
advice?
girlfriend's acting this way. Like, how do you think she
Who
feels?
do you think
like,
would
blah,
give
blah.
better advice? Another guy or a female?
It
A
depends on what the
girl,
question
if
is.
it's about his girlfriend.
Interesting. What about you?
I don't believe in that anymore.
Okay.
Anymore.
What about you?
Flesh
I
and
changed
feet.
from the last time.
Flesh and feet.
3 benefits that a man gets from being in a platonic relationship with a woman?
Me or her?
Yeah, you. She said no, there's none. She
I
agrees
don't
with
know.
her.
The same thing you get from a relationship with a man.
Such as?
Quality time, humor, going out together. Like
That's
I
a
have
side piece. That's not your friend.
No, it's not. I don't want to
Humor.
fuck. I don't want to fuck my male friends. That's not my side piece. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm always surrounded by men. Like
She belongs to the streets.
Nah, I mean,
I
like
told you,
even
man.
even like in the
She
kitchen though,
belongs to the
even in the
barracks, man.
kitchen though, like
Yeah.
there be some chopped ass niggas in there, but I'll tell you though, they be funny. They be
No,
funny.
they're funny.
Yeah,
I
like,
can chill with them. I can chop it up with them, and I won't want
But
anything
it's
with them.
benefits for the men.
But
Yeah,
no,
it's
no,
benefits.
yes,
Thank you.
yes, for the
Someone
men.
on the podcast actually listening, bro. Benefits for the
listen,
man,
Hazel.
not for you.
For
No,
the
I
man,
understand
there's
that.
nothing there because realistically, like he's not gonna. Whatever he wants to hear or advice he wants to get, he's gonna go and get it from another man if he really takes it
He got
seriously.
a
I wouldn't
mom.
say there
most of the
really
time.
is.
Or yeah, maybe a
You got a
mom or
mom that's
sister.
been
or
there.
like,
Damn.
You could
But,
tell.
You're,
like-
you're a misogynist.
Cancel it.
Misogyny.
Cancel it.
Just kidding.
Misogyny.
Shout out Sneeko for the
benefits you
raid,
get
I
from
guess.
your
Cancel
female
that.
friends.
Shout out to Sneeko, man.
W
All right.
Sneeko.
Okay, so you're saying the same things. Okay, so was there anything that you can name that he could get that he can't get from a guy? Because you mentioned a bunch of things that he can get from a guy friend.
From a guy that he
Yeah.
can get from me.
That were female specific. Are there any things you could think of?
The same thing that she said, like a female perspective if he wants one. Sorry, the same thing that she said.
Okay.
A female perspective.
Who do you think would give better advice, a man or a woman, in when it comes to like dealing with females?
It depends on the topic. Like, what if he's asking me what to buy for a woman? I would give better advice than a man
Okay, in that specific situation,
in that
I guess.
specific situation.
Okay, outside of that,
It just depends on the situation.
You know
It
what?
just gives
for,
you a more
for
emotional
a first date
how a female
with a
looks at
girl,
it.
what should he buy her? First date.
He buy her
Yeah, first date.
a drink,
Hey.
Okay,
Let me
Dinner.
buy you a drink.
that's it.
the Uber,
Yeah, call
maybe flowers.
Okay, and that's good advice.
That's it.
What else?
Perfect.
A first date.
So now we can tell who we should take advice from, the man or the woman. Definitely the man.
Why?
What do you think that
Flowers on
Yeah.
the first date.
Maybe.
What about flowers on the first date?
I don't know.
That's
I
the
love
problem.
flowers.
I
I'm not
didn't say
gonna
that.
lie.
I said maybe.
I
Maybe.
said that.
It's a rare
I don't
selling
think
put
it's
it
a
in
red
there, though.
flag.
No, I didn't. They put it in there,
Yeah,
and I
we
said
put it in
maybe.
there.
It's real rare to get
I
some
said
flowers.
a drink, dinner,
Call the
Uber.
Uber. Call the Uber.
That's what I said.
Either way, your advice could be bad. So
Why
Okay.
do you
Why?
no,
I
the point is that
would-
like a man's advice to
It's
another
subjective
man
to
would be more
anyone.
like, for example, from experience. Okay, you know what? On the
Right.
first day about flowers,
And
it
that's
didn't
my
work.
experience too.
I wouldn't say.
You don't date. You
Why
don't
does
date.
it work?
I wouldn't say a
what makes
better
it
or
work?
worse
No, no.
opinion.
What makes
But
it
that's
work?
the point.
But that's what I want. Like,
What-
you know what I
makes it
mean?
work? But what makes it
But
work?
you might
So
What
if he's
not-
asking what
what's the
a woman would
definition of
want,
work?
Mhm.
he should ask a woman.
I mean, given not all women. are
Okay,
the same.
all
I
those
would
guys that
say-
bought flowers for you, you wanted that, you said?
No,
On
I
a first date?
didn't say flowers.
Oh.
I said Uber, drink, dinner.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's
She said
a
the
better
flowers
or
maybe.
worse
Maybe.
opinion.
What am I? Honestly, I don't want flowers on a date because am I gonna carry around the flowers all fucking night? You know what I mean? Like,
Leave them shits in the
Me
car.
feeling like a pageant
bring them
girl
to my
having to
like,
carry
I
all
don't.
these
Well,
what am I gonna do with those
if you
flowers?
don't
To be fair,
like
what
I
you
love
want
getting flowers,
is,
but
uh,
like not on a
flowers
date.
different,
in the
but okay.
trash.
I
Okay.
love my island.
No,
Okay.
I like
All
flowers.
right.
Just,
I
I don't want
love
to carry
I
them
have
around.
guy
Yeah, I
friends that
understand
come
that.
to me for my intuitive advices, asking me for
I know niggas.
for
Intuitive
like
advice?
medium stuff, psychic stuff. So I do provide that for
You
them.
read
Nah,
the
man.
cards.
Huh?
You're a
They want to
medium?
fuck. That's
Yeah.
all.
I'm going to give all the girls a big tip here. If you're with a guy and he actually believes in signs and astrology or whatever, run the other way.
Haha, that's funny because billionaires have astrologists.
Really?
Yep.
Who?
A lot of them, and actually most people in Hollywood.
Name one.
Bill Gates.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He's a weird
Most
globalist.
billionaires believe in energy and
I
they
mean-
believe in synchronicities and they
He's got a lot of money.
Understand
Just be
these
having fun at this point, you know. Just adding people to the team.
What's your sign?
Virgo.
Just curious.
Baby, that's a great
Yeah,
sign
let's
to
find
have.
out everyone's sign
So-
here.
Yeah, anyway, going back to what I was saying.
What's your
We'll look
sign?
that up if Bill Gates actually went into these weird signs, but that's not really a
Most
good example
billionaires
because
and
he's a
most
bitch.
people in Hollywood are into this stuff.
And they're also into
And they're weirdos.
Satanism.
And they're also into weird
And they're also on Epstein's Island as well.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
mean, that's something you question.
Yeah.
Are you saying African spirituality is
What I'm trying to
demonic?
say is that
Is that what you're telling me?
very, very.
So you think African spirituality is demonic?
Wait, what?
What?
That's
No,
what you're
even-
saying.
what?
You're saying that she's a medium and she's tapping into certain things.
What I'm saying is that if a girl meets a guy and he's over here talking about star signs and moons and all this other bullshit, you should run the other way as a female.
Yeah, I
And the
can see
reason
that.
why is
I
because
disagree.
that man is going to have a problem with taking accountability for his deficiencies. See, we give women the privilege of, no offense, being morons when it comes to astrology and saying, I didn't do this. I'm sorry, I'm a bitch because I'm a Gemini. Could you imagine if a dude walked around and said, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to slap you there. I'm just a Virgo. Like, oh, God, it's my star signs didn't align. Like, we don't have the same convenient excuses for inadequacy that women do.
Yeah.
Like, men, it's either do or you don't. There's no fucking excuse for it. For women, it's like, well, didn't line up. I'm on my period, whatever, which is fine. I'm not telling y'all that like, oh, this is fucking terrible. What I'm saying is that if a man has that mindset, you should run the other way. Because any guy that sits there and takes that bullshit seriously is probably going to have an issue with taking accountability. It's not a masculine trait to rely on the stars. You rely on your fucking self. You make it happen, regardless of what the star sign is or what day it is of the month or any of that bullshit.
Yeah, you create your own destiny.
It's
you
just-
create your own destiny.
It's interesting to listen to this panel and everybody speaking from their own experiences and their own consciousness level. It's really interesting.
But I mean, objectively speaking, if I went on a date and I told the girl, look, man, you got to understand, I can't pay this bill because,
the stars don't align.
The galaxy is feeling
Yeah,
X,
but
Y,
what
Z.
if you just don't know shit about it? Maybe you haven't learned much about it. So how can you speak on something that you know nothing about?
He's saying if a man was saying
I'm
something
talking.
like that.
I'm saying that if a man has this mindset, you need to run the other way.
I feel like a lot of the men that I know
I
that talk
disagree.
about like astrology and shit, they just learn the basics of it so that they get the
They can
woman
smash.
interested. To
Yeah,
the fuck.
yeah.
Just have something to
Yeah,
add.
they're
Like,
doing
oh,
it because
no
they know
way,
that
you're
women are suckers for that
Sagittarius?
stupidity.
Oh, I'm a Cancer. We align so well. Let's link up.
Yeah.
That's so unattractive. Sorry.
Like masculine men, none of my guy friends that are like, got their shit together and masculine believe in any of that bullshit. They're all like, what the fuck, this is stupid. But women get away with it because we don't care, bro. Like, oh, you can't pay the bill because the stars didn't align. Cool, I got it. Whatever.
May I interject?
Yeah.
No, mind you, I feel like even in relationships, they may have not known that they were manifesting, but the story of how they became wealthy was all manifestation. It was all like, let's say, bartering on yourself, mind over matter. The conversations and the stories that I've heard on multimillionaires and billionaires, and mind you, I'm in those circles certain times, not all the time, but certain times where I'm able to hear how people got their
They
startup.
still had to work for it though.
No, they've worked
They
for
weren't
it,
in the
but guess
basement
what?
sitting there.
No, definitely not. But I'm saying that 9 out of 10 times their story aligned with manifestation before they even knew what it was. So they may have not said, "Oh, the stars, blah blah blah," but certain things within that realm are true within success. Like, you can't do that.
All I'm saying is I'm giving the women here a tip. If
Yeah,
a dude is talking about astrology on a first date
Yeah, no, allow
and
me
he
to do
actually
that.
takes it seriously, you should probably run the other way.
Yeah, allow the woman to do
you
that
can
for you.
manifest
I would run the other way if he
so-
wasn't into it at all. I would run the opposite way.
You're so single
that's
for
why
a
you're
reason.
single.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I'm the one that's always ended relationships, so
Yeah.
I'm single by
That's the
choice.
point.
Because
you
you
choose
don't want
men
them.
that think like that, and as a result, you leave.
No, because I
Because you
it
what?
has nothing to do with that.
Okay, so he's saying
It has to do
as
with
a fo-
growth
as
and
a- no, as a
evolution.
foundation,
It's growth and
they
evolution.
have underlying problems. The same way you're choosing these mindset, they have other issues, which you don't realize.
Not all the men.
So why are you
in my
leaving then?
past
Why are you
have
leaving then?
Growth and evolution.
Growth and evolution.
Yeah, because them niggas don't grow.
Exactly.
The stars didn't line up, so I ain't growing.
Yeah,
Man-
they're going.
Mercury
Yeah.
is retrograde if they want,
right
if they
now.
just want to stay in the comfort zone, then I'm not gonna fucking stay in there in the comfort
No,
zone
but
with them.
they're staying to
allows them to do
manifest.
that.
They're staying to manifest.
What part
like,
do you understand?
They're trying to
Their
manifest.
mindset allows them to be comfortable because you know what? The stars didn't align properly. The right numbers didn't show up for me. So
That has nothing to do with anything.
how do you know?
Because
'Cause you're
based on
single.
my experiences,
Because you're single.
Listen,
by choice.
I don't think you understand that. Like what we're trying to explain here is that having this mindset leads to other personality traits that you're not going to find attractive as a female in general. Does that make sense? Hypermasculine men don't rely on the stars for their success. They're going to make it happen regardless of the circumstances.
I'm not saying
It's-
that you have to rely on it completely. I'm just saying it.
They don't believe in it.
It can be a part of your life.
It doesn't exist. It does. It's like
Okay.
yo, win or
Sure.
lose.
You just don't know anything about it.
What we do know is that you're single, and every time you get a man, you leave. So ultimately, your own experiences tell you that it doesn't work. Because the man, you meet
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If you're getting with guys that are believe in stars and astrology, etc., which is a feminine characteristic, by the way, and you're leaving all of them,
I saw the
you should
big
do some
fire
deductive problem
yesterday.
solving and figure out, okay, all the guys that I like, that I'm going out on dates with, that I should be attracted to, I can't stay with them because what's going on here?
If they're not into any of it, I'm gonna be bored as fuck because we're gonna have nothing to talk about. Because consciousness is sexy to me, and I wanna talk about consciousness.
Well, they could talk to you about other things that are like real, like
Well-
about history, what's going on in the world, maybe the stock market,
Yeah,
real
maybe
estate.
if I find that interesting, but if it's not, then I'm just gonna be bored. Like I'm gonna leave and I'll be bored because I'm into certain things.
So she's the problem, not them.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I'm just giving advice to the rest of the girls here so they don't end up in a situation where they're single in their 30s.
Yeah.
No offense to you.
You're special.
But you need to be, if a guy is into astrology, etc., that's a big red flag because
Not
that
true.
is dipping the pool into a lack of self-accountability. Guys that I know that are successful, they get it under any circumstances, regardless of when fucking month they were born or numerology, any of that bullshit. Like, they just get it. They take 100% accountability. No one else is to blame but themselves. That's the type of guy that you want. You don't want no guy that's sitting here like, oh, the stars didn't align. That's clown world shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of stars and signs and getting things done,
Oh.
today's sponsor is Blue Chew. Guys, listen, man, we get it. You're going on dates, you might be nervous. Your first day ever. You want to stay rock hard solid for the date, of course.
Or with a girl, you're with a girl on a date talking about numbers and signs, and your dick gets flaccid. You go ahead and get some Blue Chew.
Is delivered to you in a black packet, totally hidden to your doorstep without any type of medication needed, or for example, doctor notes. And once again, once you take Blue Chew, you get harder each and every time.
Chris, what the fuck, man?
Go ahead.
Nigga, what the fuck? Okay,
Blue Chew.
guys,
Your dick don't get hard?
you don't need to go ahead and
Get
meet a
some Blue
doctor.
Chew.
No awkward meetings or any conversations like that. Just go ahead.
Go get a gas
order Blue
station
Chew.
pill.
It'll bring you, they'll bring you the goddamn black bag, nice and secret, nice and discreet, so no one has to know. And you can go ahead and just get laid, man. And then if you're on dates with girls that talk about star signs, you can still get a hard one. So go ahead and get some goddamn Blue Chew. Or girls that like to talk about a bunch of other stuff and don't want to stop talking.
Link
you
down
can go
below.
ahead.
All right,
Yeah, link below,
dudes,
niggas.
girls,
Use the code Fresh to Fit and get a
Pros
discount.
got you down.
30%.
Blue Chew got you up.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
That was good.
Oh man.
Oh, there you go.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and just so you guys know, we're gonna be doing an IRL stream after this, so make sure to tune in. We'll have it up on YouTube and Rumble within 30 minutes of ending this show. So make sure to definitely tune in to our IRL stream where we're gonna get some dinner, chat it up, everything else like that. You'll be able to see what it's like after a show. So where were we? We're talking about numerology and then, astrology, and then what else? Stars.
Yeah.
Someone else have something?
No, I think we were gonna go into that next question.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Question, ladies: have you ever rejected a guy you like to test how far and or how much he would pursue you?
Absolutely
No.
not.
No.
You gotta get your feelings
That's
Come on,
lame.
man.
That's like some middle
Don't
school
cap.
shit.
Nah,
No.
because if I say
I
no
have.
the first time, you don't pursue me, I'm gonna get
She
upset.
doesn't.
So no one has ever done it. Rejected a guy that you kind of like just to see how hard he would pursue.
That's
No.
corny.
No.
Wow.
But it is fun sometimes rejecting them and seeing them still try. Like, you know,
Please.
it's fun to see,
Okay,
but
you're
it's never
sick.
been someone
your
that
problem.
I would be interested in. Because if I'm interested in you, like,
Okay.
what's up? You
All right.
know?
Fair enough. IRS goes, a lot of women like to say that I feel like a queen. A queen is someone who is special and who does things few are willing to do. So my question is, what character traits separate you from other women? Well, does anyone here call themselves a queen?
Me.
Who?
I do.
Fantastic.
The
What do
water
you do?
queen.
God.
The
What-
water queen.
Okay.
Goddess
What
queen.
character
Goddess
traits?
for show.
What character traits do you have that separate you from other women then?
I love myself, and
I mean, so do they.
what traits? My brain, my heart, my body,
My courage.
my soul.
My courage.
You do realize that other girls could say that too, right?
Yeah, but I have
Separate.
seen my past lives, and I've been some pretty. I've tapped into my past lives.
What were
and
you in a past life?
I was a high
Annoying.
priestess
Sorry.
in Egypt.
Cleopatra, to be exact.
Maybe associated with her, but probably not Cleopatra herself.
Yo,
Chess.
this is why, bro.
I said narcissist.
Astrology, star signs, all these things, man.
It's called ayahuasca.
This sounds
Delusion.
Oh, you
at
did
its
see a lot
finest.
on
Wait, you went down to South America and did ayahuasca?
Peru, yeah.
Peru?
Whoa,
Yep.
Hey, I'll just tell you, man. Delusion at its finest.
That explains everything, bro.
Pretty much.
She's off a rocker,
She's
man.
a queen, man. She's a queen.
You
are a queen.
Yo, man.
You are a
man.
real queen. I believe you.
People lose their shit after doing ayahuasca a lot of the times.
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
much.
Yeah, some can, but it actually helped to heal me because I was living in a lot of fear and I needed to purge that from my body. I thought the world was going to end.
Emotional damage.
No, the world is gonna end.
I was diving way too much into conspiracy theories and
What conspiracy theory were you diving into?
that the world was going to end, like some bomb or explosion was
2012?
going to happen in America, like something crazy.
Just
So
so
I had to,
tweaked
I
out,
literally
that's
had to
all.
leave the country. And
Shit, you left the country and did drugs.
Leaving the country isn't gonna stop
The world's gonna end.
What the fuck?
yeah, but I thought something imminent was going to happen, like seriously imminent. And
Man,
I-
she was losing it.
I mean, if you look at time and space, right?
yeah.
There's no time.
Niggas in the chest that she purged their brain cells.
No, we're also right.
Right.
Time and
That's funny.
space. What is time? What is space?
Time is an illusion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tomorrow could be the end of the world.
Right.
Yeah.
It
So
could
you're
be.
actually right.
Yeah.
At first, but now you're wrong.
Okay.
Wait, have you done ayahuasca before?
Of course
Yeah.
not.
No.
Why would I?
Why not?
It's like, because fresh,
I
I
don't be
got
like her.
something fresh.
I don't want to be like her, man.
Yeah,
Have
well,
you done
done it?
ayahuasca too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has, of course, we know.
Of course.
A lot
You
of them.
see your
Yeah, nigga,
past
you too happy,
lives?
nigga. You too happy.
If I had seen my past lives.
No, she's seen dead souls.
No,
So now you're just
actually
high
not.
as fuck.
No, I have seen
Dead
my
souls.
past in this life, not like when I
Your
was
past.
in
Ayahuasca,
Egyptian
just dick.
times.
Have you ever
What?
taken mushrooms? Have you taken
Yeah,
mushrooms
have
or
you done
acid?
shrooms?
No.
Acid? Anyone?
I've never taken a drug in my life.
I love
Never
that.
smoked?
Not even
You
weed.
don't drink?
Rarely.
I
Last
did.
time I got
Ah,
drunk
okay.
was January 19th of last year.
I love
Damn.
that.
Yeah, so that's why.
That's why
That's
you're so
incredible
rigid in your
discipline.
beliefs.
Sort of.
Me alcohol.
A legal drug.
Yeah, but I mean, it's.
Are you gonna do it this 19th? I don't know, just like a once a year.
We had a
like,
party.
drink.
Nah, we had a
Oh.
For YouTube.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
party.
yeah.
We had a for 1 million subscriber
YouTube.
celebration. Yeah, I think as a man,
You should conquer yourself. You shouldn't do that.
What?
I said you should conquer yourself as a man. You shouldn't partake in those things.
anyway, I
Okay,
think as a
sorry.
guy, we don't get the benefit of like, you know, being able to do drugs and ayahuasca or whatever, and still being able to get the opposite gender. Like as a guy, you got to be on point. You got to have your shit together. You have to have competence, and drugs and alcohol just hurts your ability to do that significantly.
I've seen some
Definitely.
crackheads in
Well,
love.
Yeah, they
In
be
the
real
in the
booed up.
jungle, the
respect the
ayahuasca
man
is like a
as well.
medicine
Ju-
for the
the
spirit.
point is, but what caliber of women are they attracting?
No, absolutely.
they're
They attract what they
crackheads,
are.
yeah, so the tweakers,
So
you know?
as a man, if you want to be that dude,
Successful.
etc., you got to
Definitely.
have your shit together. You got to be competent. So doing drugs and drinking alcohol, you can't do that. As a female, you can smoke weed all day and be a loser and still hang out with a celebrity. We can't do that.
Wait, but I was saying ayahuasca in the jungle is a medicine for people who are sick in their spiritual body,
Back in the
physical
day, so
body.
was
Yeah.
cocaine.
And even with acid, they use that within traumatized therapist patients.
Yeah,
They do.
I mean,
They
it's
definitely do.
literally
It unlocks
bark
your
and
mind.
leaves boiled together.
I mean, it's a social construct that we're not
People drink
accepting, and that's okay.
Coca-Cola,
But I mean,
and that's not a drug.
Are you seriously comparing Coca-Cola to
Sugar.
ayahuasca?
I mean,
Sugar
Coke
gets
was
addicted.
Coca-Cola.
Ayahuasca is like
It's
healing.
It's
Did
bark
you
that comes
open
from a
your third
tree
eye?
and leaves. Yes, absolutely.
I
And
have
her
two, and
legs.
it's beautiful.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
my God.
No, have you? Okay, mind you, I'm not an advocate for drugs, but ever since
pineal
I did
gland
acid
is
maybe
very
4
authentic.
years ago, I look at trees in the universe differently. And mind you, I feel like, yeah,
Ayahuasca
you'd
is
be like,
not a
oh,
drug.
druggy, but it's like,
Yo, what is
no,
going on
it
here,
isn't.
man?
We're talking about the psychedelics and how it's
Oh,
able to
okay.
open your mind and expand your consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
You don't,
all
you don't
I'm simply saying
abuse it.
is
but
that as a female, you have the privilege of doing these things, and it's not
Definitely.
really gonna hurt
Hurt
you
you.
from finding a man.
No.
But as a man,
Innocence.
you doing these things is absolutely gonna hurt you because it's gonna decrease your ability to be competent. It's gonna decrease your
Definitely.
your work capacity. Is gonna decrease your ability to be focused, and all of these things are critical to you being successful. So, like I said before, being successful as a female is elective. Being successful as a man is mandatory. You can still get a date with a millionaire as a female, being a bum. We can't do the same.
But ayahuasca doesn't do that to people. Like, it
No, it
doesn't make
doesn't.
you.
like, oh my, it's not
I
drinking.
literally know a guy that did ayahuasca, big influencer, Connor Murphy. You guys know who I'm talking about. Did ayahuasca, fucking ruined his life.
Really?
What
So it's like
happened?
crack for
He
him?
went off the deep end. He went crazy.
But I
It's like
didn't
crack.
say ayahuasca is for everyone, but it can be helpful for some.
It can,
yeah,
just like
so-
anything.
Let's
I
make
think
it
So you're
clear.
Tom Brady
recommending
just
something that
did
could be
it
harmful.
recently.
It's
saying
not
that it
for
could be good
everyone.
Yeah, but how would I know? How would you know?
Yeah, how would you know?
There is some evaluations, some questions that are asked if you have a past, anyone in your
Addiction, like
family
medical
who
history?
has schizophrenia
What if I
or
lied?
epilepsy.
That's
We
your
don't know.
problem.
You would never
Why
know.
do you lie?
That's
The
your
point
problem.
is, you're recommending something that could be harmful to people.
I'm not
But anything could be
recommending.
harmful
I'm
You
for
just did.
anyone.
demystifying.
Even being a
just did.
workaholic
We
can
are
be harmful for you.
demystifying.
Anyhow, we need to go to Rumble.
As a man, you need to be in this world. You need to understand what the hell is going on. Your faults are your own faults. It doesn't have to do with ayahuasca or the stars or
Yeah,
astrology or
acid or
numerology,
anything.
whatever. And I'm telling the women here, best advice. If a guy talks about any of this shit, I did ayahuasca, I believe in the stars, blah, 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 you should run the other way. You should absolutely run the other way.
Drinking, I
But
think
did you-
drinking is less attractive. Like guys who drink too much.
Yeah, you should run the other way from alcoholics
That's
too.
like a big red flag.
That you should run the other way from a guy that drinks alcohol a lot too and is alcoholic. You should. Yeah.
Or like the potheads.
The point I'm trying to make is you cannot afford to be a loser as a man, but you can be a loser as a female.
Yes.
Can
That's
I point
why
something
so many
out? Is
stay-at-home
that
wives have
most things
alcohol
in
problems.
spirituality can be tied to quantum physics, and I don't know how much you've learned about quantum physics, but most
a whole other
spiritual
topic.
concepts can be linked to a quantum physics, like quantum entanglement.
Why not just study quantum physics then?
What's quantum?
You can.
What is that?
Yeah,
Instead of spirituality.
spirituality.
What's
is
quantum
I
physics?
study
Like
both, and I love being able to bridge the gap
Space and
the
time.
gap
Saying
for
that you
people
put-
because
One mic at a time.
I love being able to bridge the gap for people because there's some science-based minds, like men are logical minded based, and so being able to bridge the gap between science and spirituality is something beautiful that I love to bring to people. And something I would also like to say is, I don't know, you asked me about my third eye, but what is the third eye? It's the pineal gland. And do you know what the pineal gland is? It's actually a crystal that's inside of your brain, and this has been studied by science.
The
And
most woke,
crystals,
fresh and fit.
it.
and crystals are what is used in every single phone, every single computer, every single
Go
satellite.
goddess. Go
This
goddess.
is how
Say it.
communication works.
Go
So
queen.
for you to say that all spirituality is just a bunch of quackery, you can tie it all to science.
You told him.
Crystals?
And she did.
Crystals are
It is a
what
bunch of
is
quackery,
used
but
in phones, in computers, in
Ma'am?
satellites, in watches.
I have heard something like that before.
I commission
in
all
terms
of
it
us
being
to
in
read the book
electronics.
Psychocybernetics.
All right, chats.
Gold.
Yo, Chris, you still play video games, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know that game, Final Fantasy 13?
Yeah.
With crystals?
Yeah.
That's what she sounds like right now. Anyhow, some more chats, bro. Name Rumble, because we got to head over there.
Okay.
Quantum horror, I like that.
That should be your
I'll be
IG.
a quantum horror all
That should
day
be your
long.
IG handle.
I can't see.
Quantum horror.
Oh man! All right, where we at here?
Love it.
Just a PSA,
She's
kids.
brilliant. Yes,
Don't
she
do
is.
drugs, by the way.
Okay, ask the ladies who is one strong female character from any movie or TV show that inspires them, and what characteristics display strong feminine behavior.
That's a hard one.
Strong
Feminine behavior? Feminine?
Strong feminine behavior.
What's feminine to you?
Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
Powerpuff Girls. She said, I want to be the prettiest girl at the party.
No. I
don't watch TV.
All right, next one.
Scandal, maybe
All right,
Olivia
Crip
Pope.
goes, first time donator, wanted to thank FNF for motivating me to stop being lazy, selling all my video game accounts and throwing the money from it in a Roth IRA, changing for the better thanks to the advice I've gotten from y'all. Shout out to you, my Crypt. Jerome goes, question for ladies. Your son falls in love. You meet the woman and she has beautiful tattoos. She loves to have a good time and she is extremely extroverted and knows everybody. She runs her own business and is a boss. What do you tell your son?
To become a boss.
I mean,
To become a bigger boss. What the hell?
Okay.
I don't think those are terrible traits.
It
I don't
isn't.
see, I don't see why
Okay,
that's something
no
to really
problem.
point
No,
out.
no
Yeah.
problem for any of you guys?
No.
is
All
there
right.
a problem that you
Being the
see?
life of the party, loves to have a good time, all these things. Okay. Chris, you got these chicks from the old McDonald's farm. Anyway, ratings for these weasels from Fresh. Quagmire? Nigga. Oh, wow. They can call it Quagmire?
That's
Wow.
fine.
A 4.
Crispy Barbie, fuck you.
Neymar's Hoe, 3. Low Budget Pearl, 4.
Who's that?
Pain and Gain, 2.
Who's that?
Britney Spears, 5. Crispy Barbie,
Fuck
4.
you. That's racist as fuck. But thank you so much. But Crispy Barbie, fuck you.
Haha, 4.
Thank you for calling me a Barbie bitch.
Bacon Stuffer, 2. Happy
Joke's
New
on
Year's to
you,
the
nigga. I
FNF
don't
gang.
even bake. I don't even
Crispy
bake.
Barbie, fuck you, whore. Fuck you, whore.
You want to respond to him?
Thank you for the 5, Britney Spears.
Nigga, I don't eat pork, so.
Fuck you, whore. But thank you for calling me a Barbie.
right.
That's so racist. A crispy Barbie. That's so racist. I'm a beautifully melanated queen.
I
Do you
mean-
know how much this goes for in the black market? Please, please.
Happy
Okay.
New Year.
Definitely. Who's paying for non-melanated skin?
I'm 16 and have learned a lot about your videos. I'm currently working on myself, invested in stocks, made 2K in 1 month because I want to provide for all my family. Good stuff. Sometimes it's hard, but I don't give up because I'm the only one that can save my family. Hey, bro, you got to do what you got to
I
do.
love that.
Could you get the guy from Strong Successful Male YouTube channel on as a guest? He talks about female nature through user-submitted true stories. Also, Andrew Wilson from the Crucible Debate channel.
Tell them to email them.
Don't think about it.
You know how us niggas roll. Me and Tyrone and Rashad invited her back to the hotel room to do coke and ran a train on her. This is from Montreal. She
Tyrone and
definitely got
Rashad are doing
railed
coke.
that
This is a
night.
white person.
Who are you kidding?
This is a white person. Rashad and Tyrone doing
Nah,
coke.
this
That's a
from
white
that-
person.
This from that story from earlier, the other comment.
They doing weed,
Yeah.
honey, not coke. What the fuck?
Ladies, would you encourage your daughter to go after a higher education, or would you recommend she pursue marriage?
Higher
Education.
education. Absolutely.
Both.
Hold on. This is very telling.
Both.
Hold on. Wait.
You got to
If
choose
you
one.
had to pick one, higher education or marriage?
Higher education.
Higher education.
Higher education.
Higher
Marriage.
education.
Marriage.
Can I? How's the marriage looking like?
That's true.
Like, what's
a
I
prenup.
gotta see both ends. Like, if she's gonna marry a
What
bum,
is
I
the
wouldn't say.
contract?
Let's say it's a
that.
guy that fulfills her requirements and could take care of her.
Marriage with a
Say that.
prenup.
Okay, so
Marriage.
marriage.
I think
yeah,
benefits
You
the
say the
woman.
marriage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think our world right now. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you're
don't
good.
apologize.
You said if he's higher up in the world. like,
well,
he
I mean, he could
provide.
take care of her. We'll put it that way.
Marriage, you can get. You can go to college.
yeah,
still
I'm
be
like,
young.
that's a marriage.
So
I
what
don't
would you
think
what would you tell her to pursue? The marriage or the higher education?
Actually, I changed my mind.
No,
my
I mean,
God.
I've seen,
Please let her talk.
I've seen a lot of marriages fail, so I don't know. I feel like I would choose higher education.
Okay.
I think
I
the
would
world
too,
needs.
actually.
I think the world
Change my
needs more
mind.
educated people right now versus marriage because we're destroying this planet. So we need to
No, nigga, simply you can't fix
I
stupid.
feel like
I changed my
do a
mind
better job and be a
Well,
little
we
bit
have
smarter.
more educated, more educated people now than ever before. The most college graduates ever, but the economy
there's
isn't the worst
no-
that it's ever been.
Yeah, definitely.
So does education really save the world?
No, but it develops her critical thinking skills. It develops her critical thinking skills.
What I've
I
come
feel
to
like
realize is that
situations develop that.
I've come
With
to realize
me, universally develop my critical thinking skills.
So that's an individual.
you failed
thing.
earlier when we gave your
Everything's about
critical thinking
opinion.
skill situation with why a woman needs to like a man more.
How did I fail when I allowed you guys to just continue with the conversation because everyone didn't miss my point, or everyone missed
Because
my
the
point?
You didn't make
topic
a
was
point.
it was dragged along. Nobody remembered the original topic.
Do you want me to put the point now?
No, we're good.
No,
Okay,
No,
then why
we're
did we address
far-
that?
We're far.
Then why did we
back
address
past
it?
that.
Don't do that if we're not going to address the point that we're addressing.
No, I'm just saying. You think you're saying that it helps with critical thinking skills, and what I'm saying is that what I've come to realize is that, like with educated women, their critical thinking skills don't necessarily go up. I mean, just now you try to make that argument, and I explained to you why the woman needs to like the man more, and you're still like, oh, but I gave you a logically sound explanation as to why the woman needs to like the man more
I
for the
accepted your
relationship.
opinion.
Critical thinking.
Okay, here's a critical thinking thing. Okay, so
I would argue it's more along the lines of a fact because everything that I stated was statistics that back up why I came to that conclusion.
Everything is purely subjective in any point of the view. And even if you're going to add statistics, if you want to put the best one, who is the happiest and healthiest subgroup of our population? It's unmarried and let's say wed. Well, unmarried and
That's
wed
propaganda
is the same
to
thing.
keep women
How
single.
Is it propaganda? Okay.
Can we talk about something
It's feminist
that,
propaganda
so
to
yours
keep
is
women.
fact and mine's
a little bit more
propaganda.
important?
Okay.
It's propaganda because
Yours
then
is
there's
fact
other
and mine's
studies.
propaganda.
Because then there's other studies that show that women that are unmarried and single for a long period of time also are the highest users of anti-anxiety medication, anti-depression medication.
What study was that? What year was that taken?
Well,
Mine was in.
It's been going up since the 70s.
Your sources.
It's been going up since the
Well,
70s.
I'll cite my sources. It's from a behavioral analyst in London. Is a man. He actually quoted by saying, if a woman decides to get married, then she probably should think twice, but a man that he should, because women who aren't married, who have children, actually live longer and are happier than our subgroups who are married.
If I had a kid and I wasn't married.
Well,
divorce is a thing. Divorce
hold on.
is a
So we're
thing.
going to go to Rumble now?
Yeah, we can.
We're an hour over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. We'll switch over.
So
All right, guys, come on over to Rumble. Rumble.com/fresh-and-fit. Right now, we're going to switch on over and continue this conversation. Rumble.com/fresh-fit. Come on over, ninjas. We're going to kill the YouTube stream now. And then we'll be back after on YouTube and Rumble for the IRL. Got y'all.
Bye.